What up? What up? What up? What's up, man? It's your boy Big Tight coming back through here one more again. Hey, shoot. Hey, I apologize everybody for coming on. I came on way later than what I normally come on. But your boy got tied up, man. But it's all good. We still gonna get this thing on and popping, baby. We're gonna jump right to it, man, with the breaking news. We had a big three-team blockbuster trade, man. What up with your OKC Thunder? What up with your Rashard, man? Appreciate y'all coming through, baby. So we're gonna get into a little bit of everything today, man. We're gonna talk about this big three-team blockbuster trade. And I'm gonna talk for a little bit, and then I'm gonna put the link in the chat early tonight, man, because I know y'all want to come up and give y'all opinion, as far as who y'all felt like won the three-team trade. If you ask me, my opinion, who I felt like they won the trade, what up with you, Nathan? Trill Jedi, what up with your brother? If y'all ask me who I felt like won the trade, I might have to go with the Clippers, y'all. I think the Clippers turned out good, and I think Norman Powell, I think that's a good move for the Miami Heat also, and get them another guy that can score the ball. But I think they pretty much split pretty even, because I think John Collins, I think that's gonna be a good pickup for the Clippers, y'all. Team him up with Zubac down there in the paint, man. John Collins, he most definitely can shoot the three. He can spread the floor. He's very athletic. James, that give James Harden another guy he can set up for the easy lob besides Zubac. Let me see what you say, Nathan. You say, man, Kevin Love got tossed out like a yeah, he did, Nathan. They sent his ass all the way to Utah. Hey, y'all don't be surprised. Y'all don't be surprised in a little while if your boy Kevin Love don't be in a buyout situation either. Kevin Love ain't trying to end his damn career with no damn Utah. Rashard, you say clearly it's Miami. You say Kevin from Norman Powell. You say what we talking about. You say Miami robbed the bank without gloves. Yeah. Miami most definitely they got down big time, Rashard. Omar Tillman, what up with your brother? Appreciate you coming through. Omar Tillman in his house. Trill Jedi, you say John Collins at the 4 and Leonard at the 3. Yeah. Hey, I like it for both sides. Man. Both sides. I think both of them turned out good, man. I think the only one who ended up didn't really got the shit end of the stick was the Utah Jazz. They didn't really get nothing out the deal, really. Nathan, you say love. You say yeah, love done. Let me see. You say Norman Powell is to the Heat is a smart move. What up with your Ghost Ninja, man? Appreciate you coming back through, Ghost Ninja. Rashard, you say Collins is not better than Powell. Rashard, you got a point. Collins is not better than Powell, but I do believe this, Rashard. I think for what Collins does, I think he's gonna be a great pickup for the Clippers, man. He's gonna be a great pickup for the Clippers, Rashard. And I'm gonna throw something else out there at y'all too. Now, the fact that they let Norman Powell go and they picked up John Collins, they actually got an extra roster spot on their team, y'all. They actually got an extra roster spot. So don't be surprised if the Clippers try to make another move, man. It's already rumors out there with Bradley Beal, Chris Paul. You know what? It possibly could be Chris Paul. I'm hoping the Lakers might be able to squeeze it out and maybe get your boy Bradley Beal, man. But y'all know how that go. We'll see how it go. But it would be mighty nice as a Laker fan if they could pull that off for sure. They can pull that off. Hey, your boy be super happy. Super happy. If you're wrong, how that song go? If you're happy, good, you're happy, come along and lift your fears. If you're happy, no. Y'all know how it go, goddammit. But yeah, man, we're gonna get straight to it, man. Y'all give me 1 second. So this was the big trade right here. I got a quick video I'm gonna play for y'all right quick. Cause like I say, man, I'm gonna do a little talking. I'm gonna play my video. Y'all know I always have a little quick video for you. And I'll put the link in the chat early tonight, man. Y'all come up here and holler at me, man. We're gonna talk about this situation. Who got better. And also another thing I want to throw out there, y'all. Your boy Pablo, I call him Pablo, but it's Paolo Banchero. Your boy got paid today. Just got paid Monday night. Your boy got his aid. Your boy Pablo Banchero got the rookie max deal, man. Your boy got a deal up to 239 million. He got 239 million, but it could be up worth to 287 million. He most definitely deserve it, man. He most definitely deserve it for sure, man. He deserve it. Your boy Banchero. Rashad, you say the Clips look like the favorite for Bill. Big Tight, you say you don't trade Powell without making that phone call to Bill. Facts, Rashad. Facts. And that's what I'm worried about right there, Rashad. They left that empty spot open. And if y'all peep game, if y'all look at what the Clippers missing right now, is they need a shooting guard, and that's exactly what Bradley Beal is, a goddamn shooting guard. Man, I'll tell you one thing. Doggone Clippers, boy. They gonna be in the house. And I mean in the house. If they pull that off and get Bradley Beal, you're looking at James Harden at the point, Bradley Beal at the 2, Kawhi Leonard at the 4, Kawhi Leonard at the 3, John Collins at the 4, and then you're gonna have Big Zubac, however you say his name, at the 5. That's gonna be a nice starting 5 right there for the Clippers, y'all. Nice starting 5. Trill Jedi, you say the only thing Powell brings to the table is scoring. That's it. You say when it comes to rebounds, assists, and steals, he doesn't do anything. Facts, Trill Jedi. And that's one thing I was looking at with him and Tyler Hero for the Miami Heat, y'all. Now, if y'all ask me just my opinion, Tyler Hero and Norman Powell, they ain't really that much different, y'all. I don't see, they really ain't a whole lot different from each other, really. Norman Powell like to shoot jump shot. Tyler Hero, he most definitely gonna shoot the hell out of the ball. Sometimes he shoot bad shots, but he gonna shoot the hell out of the ball. Then you get Norman Powell. To me, man, I think the Miami Heat need a damn point guard. Now that's just my opinion, but I'm gonna throw it out there at y'all, man. But I think Miami Heat need a damn point guard. Just my opinion. Rashad, you say Clippers get Beal top 3 over Dallas. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Rashad. Nathan, you say Kawhi and Beal always hurt too. That's the downfall of it, Nathan. I agree with you. That is the downfall. It won't be no good. Because y'all know Kawhi Leonard, he probably ain't gonna play nothing but maybe about 40 games. Kawhi Leonard probably gonna play about 40 games. Bradley Beal might play. Let's see, Kawhi Leonard might play 40. Bradley Beal might play 45. So that's the only downfall. Both of them guys get hurt. You don't need 2 guys on your team that ain't have goddamn playing. It's all right if you got 1, but you got 2 guys ain't have playing. That ain't no good. Nathan, you say I still think bro always hurt. Has been consistent for a while. Consistently. Ghost Ninja, you say Bill wants to be in Phoenix. It's just Phoenix don't want him. And Rashard, you say Golden State, what the hell y'all doing? Trill Jedi, you say Miami is going to have 2 Jalen Brunson shot clock with Hero and Powell. For sure, Trill Jedi. For sure. Hey, they gonna be shooting that thing like NBA Jam, Trill Jedi. They gonna be taking the ball from each other. Every time they get the ball, no, I'm finna shoot this. I'm shooting this. Tyler Hero get the ball. Hey, Norman Powell gonna come off the little screen. He gonna come around. Hey, right here. Swing it. Tyler Hero gonna be like, nope, I got the shot. Norman Powell come down with the ball. The Hero gonna be like, over here, swing it. Norman Powell gonna be like, shot. They gonna shoot the goddamn lights out. Both of them gonna be shooting the ball. Bam gonna be getting mad. Hey man, y'all better pass the ball, man. Y'all can't shoot every goddamn shot, because that's exactly what they gonna do. Y'all already know Tyler Hero gonna shoot. Hey, Tyler Hero shoot the lights out. That boy he jacking the ball up there every time he come down the court. And sometimes, and half of the time, some of the shots he take be bad goddamn shots. But yeah, man, I agree with y'all as far as with the defense situation. But y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna play this quick video right here for y'all, man. And then, like I say, I'm gonna put the link in the chat early, man. Trill Jedi, you say now tight if Hero and Powell don't get in looks, they'll just steal the ball from one. They be running around the court chasing each other like they playing duck goose out there, Trill Jedi. They're gonna be chasing each other around in a circle like they out there playing duck goose. Duck goose. Give me 1 second, y'all. We're gonna jump right into it.
We've got breaking news out of the NBA where the Clippers, Jazz, and Heat have agreed to a big-time 3-team trade. ESPN reporting that Norman Powell will be heading to Miami. John Collins sent to L.A. And the deal also will see Kevin Love, Kyle Anderson, and a 2027 second-round pick head to Utah. Powell's coming off of the best scoring year of his career, averaged just under 22 points per game with the Clippers. Collins, meanwhile, had a good year, 19 points, 8 boards, but was limited to just 40 games due to a multitude of injuries. So that is the trade, and this is where we get going with the conversation, bringing in our NBA expert, Brad Botkin. And Brad, I first saw this trade, I was like, oh, okay, this is something. What's your reaction?
Yeah, I love this trade for both sides. You know, Miami, throughout this offseason, it kind of seems like this is the way for Miami every offseason, where it feels like they're reaching a little bit. It feels like they're sort of on that treadmill of mediocrity and kind of won't give it up and just kind of go into a rebuild. And then they go.
What up with your T-Bit, man? Appreciate you coming through, T-Bit.
They get Norman Powell really for almost nothing. Kevin Love, Kyle Anderson. This is to get a guy who's going to average 20 points a game or did with the Clippers last year, I think over 21. We'll see what he does in the Heat program. But this is a guy who's a 42% three-point shooter. I thought he should have been an all-star last year. To get this kind of player at this stage of the game for the Heat, when the free agency market is basically all dried up, they've tried the Bradley Beal situation out. They've fell out of those talks. They're in the market for Kevin Durant. It just seems like nothing's going to happen for them, and they're going to go into next season with Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo and a team that even in the Eastern Conference can't feasibly compete for anything meaningful. To add Norman Powell, again, an all-star level player, this is a fantastic get for the Miami Heat, and I like it for the Clippers side as well.
Yeah, I want to go back a little bit more to the Heat. Like, how did they pull this off? They send away 2 guys on the bench who would sometimes get DNPs and get back a star-level caliber player. How?
Because the Clippers don't want to commit to paying him next year. So Powell's on the books for, I think, $20 million this year, somewhere right around there. And he's a restricted free agent next year, unrestricted free agent. So they're getting out ahead of potentially having to give him a major salary boost with the way he played last year and presuming how he's going to play this year. So Miami will have a situation to deal with next summer, and we'll see how Powell works out. But for the time being, they get him at this price because the Clippers are adding front court depth. They like what they have in the backcourt enough, and they're willing to let Powell go to not have to deal with the salary ramifications potentially next year as a free agent.
Yeah, that graphic we're showing here, Norman Powell, this is what it would have looked like for the Clippers books had they kept Powell. Now instead they bring in John Collins, a guy who's coming off averaging 19 and 8 this past season.
Wait a minute, hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, I want to wind this back right quick. So if y'all don't know what all went on with the trade, I paused it right here on the screen because I let it pass this part. But this is the complete trade right here, if y'all didn't know. Of course, you know the Clippers, they get John Collins. Utah Jazz pretty much got the trash can. I don't know what Utah Jazz doing, man, but they got Kevin Love, they got Kyle Anderson, and they got a 2027 second-round pick from the Clippers. Miami Heat, they pretty much just swapped players with the Clippers. Norman Powell went to the Miami Heat. So that's the 3-team trade right there, y'all. That's all the details. That's everything. But here we go, man. Hold on. Let me skip back to where we was at. But y'all look at this right here, y'all. This was the current Clippers contract before the contracts on the team before they let go Norman Powell. Kawhi Leonard is he got a 3-year, $49 million contract. James Harden, he just got the extension, 2-year, $81.5. Zubac got 3-year, $58 million. Norman Powell, he got a 5-year, $90 million, which they just traded him. And Barjanovic, he got a 4 years, $6 to $8 million. Is he still with them, y'all? I don't know if Barjanovic, I don't know if he's still with them. But it will go, y'all. Give me 1 second.
As a free agent.
Yeah, that graphic we're showing here, Norman Powell, this is what it would have looked like for the Clippers books had they kept Powell. Now instead they bring in John Collins, a guy who's coming off averaging 19 and 8 this past season, shooting 39% from three-point land. So how was this for the Clippers? You get rid of a guard, you bring back a forward who still can play, and now leaves the exodus of the youth movement that seems to be continuing over in Utah.
Yeah, no question. I actually love the move for the Clippers just as much. They are really bolstering their front court depth. They go out and they get Brook Lopez, and then they bring in John Collins here, who everybody lost track of in Utah. You know, he kind of fell off the rails after Atlanta. He felt like almost a guy a couple of times was being talked about in buyout situations. He was just making way too much money for what he's producing. You look up, he's a 19 and 8 guy. He's almost back to a 40% three-point shooter. This is a guy that really helps the Clippers front court depth. They're adding a lot of versatility, a lot of lineup versatility. And again, with the Brook Lopez acquisition, I think the Clippers knew they had to clean their books up a little bit. They don't want to deal with Powell in the offseason. Very, very good player. I really think that for both sides, this is a very good trade. I would grade this probably an A for both sides.
I'm going to delve a little bit deeper into that grading bag in a second. But first, I want to touch on the Jazz since they are a part of this. Does this move mean anything for them? Will Kevin Love see this court, Kyle Anderson, the draft picks? What is the allure of this move for Utah?
Yeah, maybe. Again, I think they're just not kind of dealing with the Collins situation. They're putting a few picks in their holster here, and we'll see what Utah does. You know, I think the bigger questions with Utah is that they've gotten rid of Sexton. Are they going to kind of try to keep this what they've been to get working toward with Markkanen? Are they going to fully tear this thing down and they get Ace Bailey? And are they going to what kind of? They're sort of stuck a little bit. They have a lot of assets, a lot of firepower if they want to go out and actually make some meaningful moves. But at the moment, they're working around the margins. They seem to be stockpiling, and I don't think they've probably made a decision on Lauri Markkanen yet. I think they probably play that into the year, take it up to the trade deadline, and just kind of see where they stand. They clearly don't have a move in store right now that they want to dip both feet into the water in, so they continue to operate around the margins, and Danny Ainge is not going to do anything until he's ready to do it. In terms of what this means for the Jazz right now, I think it's basically nothing. You kind of have to just wait and see what the Jazz are going to do over the next 6 months if they do anything by the trade deadline.
Hey, Brad, it's just the Walter Clayton Jr. and Ace Bailey show in Utah. That's what we can look forward to seeing.
Not bad.
And I'm not mad at that at all. Now I need you to put on that professor cap, and let's get you to grade the trade for both sides, we'll say here. I want you to look at the Clippers, what they get, and then also for the Heat.
Let's start with the Clippers. I give it an A. It does hurt to lose Norm Powell, but when your offense is going to revolve around James Harden and Kawhi Leonard, you're going to be okay from the scoring department. But they have really, really bolstered their front court depth. That was really obviously a priority for them coming into this offseason to score Brook Lopez. I mean, you think about what Milwaukee gave up to go and bring in Miles Turner. Brook Lopez is, yes, at his age, a diminished version of Miles Turner, but you look at the difference in cost to get Brook Lopez at where they got him and then add John Collins.
Hey, y'all, let me see. Hey, be good. What I do, be good. I don't know why it won't let you hit the link, but what I do, be good. When I come back on, be good. I come on in the other layout where it'll be easier for you to come in, where you could just hit the link. I come in on instead of this vertical layout, I come in on the I guess you want to call that the horizontal one, but I come in on that one next time. Be good, and that way you'll be able to hit the link easier. What up with your pig chunks? You say where Dame going? Great question, brother. Great question. I don't know where he's going. I'll tell you one thing. I think he'll be a good fit. If he went to Minnesota and play with your boy Ant-Man, I think he'll be a good fit with Ant-Man. What up with your 67 Golden, man? Appreciate you coming through. Trill Jedi, you say, I say Jokers and going. Have Ware and Bam beat, in my opinion. And okay, you talking to Rashard. Okay. Be good. You say I got you. Okay. See Thunder. You say why did Kevin Love? You say why Kevin Love got traded to the Utah Jazz? Man, hey, I don't know what they doing. OKC Thunder, man, because Kevin Love. It's almost time for him to go out the door. I most definitely know he ain't trying to be on the Utah Jazz, and he got 1 foot out the door. So y'all don't be surprised if your boy Kevin Love be the next one that get waived or get bought out. Because I know damn well Kevin Love ain't gonna want to stay in Utah. He probably gonna try to want to be on a team where he at least got a shot to win. God damn. T-Bit, you say Dame won't sign with anyone until the 27th season. Facts, T-Bit, facts. Because all this year right here, he's just gonna be recovering. T-Bit, he's just gonna be recovering all this year. So, Mike Dyson, what up with your brother? You say who knew got traded? Well, Mike Dyson, if you have, I'm pretty sure you probably don't heard, but if you ain't, I'm gonna put it up on the screen so you'll see it. If you see on my screen, I know the right might be a little small, so I'll tell it to you. So what happened? Hold on. So what happened was it was a 3-team trade. Norman Powell went to the Heat, and John Collins went to the Clippers. They basically just swapped players. Now the third team in the trade was the Utah Jazz. They picked up Kevin Love and Kyle Anderson from the Miami Heat, and they got a 2027 second-round pick from the Clippers. And that's pretty much a Rizap. A Rizzy Rizap. That's it. It. So if you ask me, as far as who won that trade, I don't even count Utah because them getting Kyle Anderson, what's his name? Yeah, Kyle Anderson and Kevin Love, that don't help them out at all. So I ain't even counting Utah. But as far as the Heat and the Clippers, I think both of them, it helped both of them. I think the only thing about the Heat with Norman Powell not really that good of a defense, and Tyler Hero not neither. So I feel like they gonna get some buckets, but they most definitely gonna give up some buckets. Love the Azo. What up with your brother? You say terrible move by the Clippers. And Be Good, you say I'm watching Ace play. You say he's a complete package and he can shoot the 3 ball and take people off the dribble. Plus he's playing defensive team in Charlotte for yeah, they did. Be Good. Hey, Be Good. Your boy hooping, man. Ace Bailey hooping, Be Good, and the other boy from Philly. What's his name? Vince Cone. Yeah, he hooping too, man. He had about 28 points, something like that the other night. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. As a Laker fan, hey, I think Bronny gonna be all right, y'all. Your boy had 10 points in like 11 minutes. He ain't even played the second half. He had 10 points in 11 goddamn minutes. Your boy, hey, he slowly but surely is improving, y'all. Slowly but surely improving. You already know he's super athletic. Y'all see how he raised up on that damn fast break. Your boy got up off the floor. I said, damn, I knew Bronny could get up and dunk. But I didn't know your boy had hops like that. I said, golly, your boy been doing some toe raises or jump roping or something in the off season. Your boy had on some pump up Reeboks or something. Y'all remember back in the day when you had them pump up Reeboks and you thought that shit made you jump higher because you put on them damn pump up Reeboks and pump them up. Shh. Hold on. Man, come on, man. Let's play, man. Come on. We about to play. Yeah, hold on. Let me pump up my Reeboks. Shh. Motherfuckers just swore when they put on them pump up Reeboks and pump them up. And we're gonna make them jump higher. Goddamn pump up Reeboks ain't doing shit. Might make you a little bit taller. That's about it. But you ain't jumping no higher than you did before you put the motherfuckers on. You say Powell hit the 3, really held it down last season. Hey, I love the A's. I will tell you this. Now, I agree with you. Norman Powell can get them buckets. Hey, your boy Sneaky probably should have got in the All-Star game, man. He had an All-Star type season last year. Norman Powell did. So as far as the Miami Heat, you know, with them having somebody else that can help score, he most definitely gonna help them in that department. Most definitely. What up with your Carolina Blue, man? You say it can't relate to the Reebok pumps, unfortunately. Oh, I hear you, Trill Jedi, man. What up with your Carolina Blue, brother? Appreciate you coming through. Rashard, you say Powell played horrible in the playoffs. Yeah, he did. He didn't have a real good playoff. You're right about that, Rashard. OKC Thunder, you say what if Dame joined Miami? Well, they got rumors about that. OKC Thunder, they got rumors about Dame possibly could go to Miami. But y'all know, you know what, the situation with Dame, man, it's so far out because it's like Dame gonna be out for a whole year. So it's gonna be this time next year. It's gonna be this time next year before Dame probably be healthy again. Cause y'all know that Achilles injury, that shit rough, man. It ain't like when you tear your ACL. They got them Achilles injury. That shit serious, especially with the basketball, man. Cause you on the hardwood floor, you jumping up and down, you constantly running. That Achilles be that shit for real for a basketball player, man. So I don't look for Dame to be back till this time next year, man. So that's why I say it's so far away with Dame, man. Ain't no telling who he might sign with, man. Ain't no telling who he might sign with. Keith, what up with your brother? You say LeBron James is gonna retire. Rashard, you say I think Dame is Golden State bound or Celtics. Trill Jedi, you say Miami needs to ship out Rozier. That wouldn't be a bad move, Trill. They'll need somebody to come back though. Rashard, you say what y'all think about Kyrie's comment? Hey, that shit was real interesting, Rashard. Real interesting. Hey, that lets you know, Rashard, he probably ain't coming back to the goddamn Mavs. He probably is not coming back to the Mavs once he get free. What your girl say on Color Purple? I's free. I's free. So once he get free, he is up out of there. Grasshopper, what up with you, man? You say I got a 10-day with the 76ers. I hear you, Grasshopper, man. Be good. You say I don't trust Dame. You say he was playing with Giannis and the team struggled with him. I agree with you, Be good. You know, Be good. The situation with Dame time, man, because he's so ball dominant. He's so ball dominant. Now he's a great shooter, but because he's so ball dominant and he's not one of them players that really play without the ball like Steph. Hey, Dame would be great though if Dame played like Steph, run around the screens, play all ball like that like Steph. Dame got a great jump shot, but Dame don't play like that. So you know what I'm saying? It's certain people that Dame will fit with and certain people he wouldn't. And when I first seen that move that Dame time was going to play with the Greek Freak, I knew that shit wasn't gonna work because the Greek Freak is ball dominant and Dame time is ball dominant. And neither one of them can play off the ball. See, it was different with Luka and LeBron. Luka is ball dominant and LeBron was ball dominant, but LeBron got the ability where he can play off the ball because he's so smart and knowledgeable about the game. He can play without the ball in his hand and still get buckets. You know, Greek Freak ain't doing that. Dame time ain't doing that. So I knew that shit wasn't gonna work out. That's why I took them so long to try to get the shit right together. You know, Doc Rivers, he was trying to play one arm at one time and then take Dame off the floor and then put the Greek Freak in there because he was trying to figure out how to play them together. But they ball dominant, man. It's different when you got one of the guys that can play without the ball in their hand. It's different. When you got both guys, that's all they do is ball dominant. That shit ain't gonna work, man. Let me see. Love the A's. You say Dame would be a great fit in Miami. Mike Dyson, you say I believe when Dame and Giannis played together, they were winning, but it seemed like they didn't have enough time together. I hear you, Mike Dyson. I agree with you. Because like I say, when you got two guys that ball dominant like that, Mike Dyson, I ain't saying they can't never get it right, but it's going to take some time because they got to learn each other. They got to learn, you know, when one person got the ball, what he doing, kind of feel him out. So, you know where you need to be. So I agree with you on that, Dyson. I agree with you. They did need some more time. Rashard, you sound like Dame for the Rockets or Golden State. Hey, I tell you what, Rashard, he wouldn't be bad with the Rockets. Because the Rockets need some more shooting. That's one thing, the Rockets were bad with a 3-point shot. He wouldn't be bad with the Rockets. Him, Durant, that wouldn't be bad. I'm gonna tell you something else, Rashard. I think Dame would be good. I think he'll be a good fit. I think Dame or Bradley Beal. I think either one of them will be a good fit with your boy Ant-Man. I keep telling y'all, Ant-Man needs somebody else with him that can get their own shot. And Bradley Beal, I think he'll be a good fit with Ant-Man. You can put Ant-Man at the 1, put Bradley Beal at the 2, Jaden McDaniels at the 3. You got Julius Randle at the 4, and the garbage man, trash bucket, porta potty, Rudy Gobert at the 5. And there it is. Love the you say Doc Rivers is always the problem. He's the reason Lob City never made the final. Yeah. I agree with you, love the A's. I ain't a real big fan of Doc Rivers neither. Now, I liked him as a player back in the day when he played with the Hawks. Like when I was coming up as a kid, Doc Rivers, he played with the Hawks with Dominique Wilkins and them. And he was a solid player, but as a coach, I don't really, I ain't really like a big Doc Rivers. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Lakers fan. If all of a sudden they said Doc Rivers will come to coach the Lakers, I'd be like, shit, man. But let me see. Curve Hoops, man. What up with your brother? You say Cam. Rashard, you say Ant-Man. Yeah, I like Bill, not Dame. Yeah. That's why I say, Rashard, you get Bill. Put Ant-Man at the 1, put Bill at the 2, Jada McDaniels at the 3, Julius Randle at the 4, Rudy Gobert at the 5. There it is. Curve Hoops, you say, can you give my basketball channel a shout out? Yeah, hey, Curve Hoops. Put your channel in the chat, Curve Hoops. I'll shout you out, brother. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. We having a smoke out in the dungeon with the Mary Janes. It's just the pimps players. It's all about that sex in your chest. Yes, sir, Curve Hoops. Just put your channel in the chat, or put the link to the channel in your chat and in the chat, and I'll click on it and I'll highlight it where it show up on the screen, man. I'm gonna definitely shout you out. Hey, Curve Hoops. Hey, when it comes to stuff like that, I don't mind doing that, man. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that go for anybody, man. If y'all got a channel, y'all just trying to start up or whatever, I don't mind shouting your channel out. I don't mind clicking on it. Y'all see, I do that with Blackout. I do that with him all the time, man. So I don't mind doing that, man, for sure. We got to help each other for sure. We got to help each other all day, every day. Let me see. Sure, you say Chris Paul to the Knicks, make Jalen a shooting guard. I don't know about that, Rashawn. I don't know about that one. You say the Knicks need a GM. You say Knicks need a. Oh, you say they need you as a GM. Okay. You say I hope KG gets a royalty check from Doc Rivers. And you say Doc Rivers won because he had a Hall of Fame team. Yeah, he did. Hey, be good. Yeah, he did. He did with the Celtics. Hey, matter of fact, be good. I'm glad you said that about Doc Rivers and the Hall of Fame team. What y'all think about Paul Pierce? I don't know if y'all heard about what Paul Pierce said. What y'all think about what Paul Pierce said that he should be like on the list as far as like the greatest scorer instead of Kevin Durant. Paul Pierce said he should be the greatest scorer because he could score at all three levels, which I agree with him. Paul Pierce, he could shoot the mid range, he could post you up, and he could shoot the 3-pointer, and he played defense. So I understand what he's saying as far as being able to shoot and play at all three levels, but I think where Kevin Durant got him at, y'all, is Kevin Durant, his shooting percentage. His shooting percentage always is high. It's always high. And it's got a lot to do with because Kevin Durant is so tall, man. Ain't nobody blocking his shot. That's why y'all never see nobody block his shot. Your man, damn near 7 feet, So when he put his arms up to shoot the ball, ain't nobody blocking his fucking shot. Ain't nobody blocking that, man. Okay, see, you say, what about Phil Jackson? I like Phil Jackson. OKC Thunder. I think Phil Jackson, he one of them coaches where OKC Thunder. I feel like Phil Jackson can't be one of them coaches where he go to a team and he got to coach them up to win. I feel like Phil Jackson, one of them guys where you got talent on your team and you need that right coach to get that talent right, and they gonna win. If you peep game, he did the same thing with Chicago. They already had talent, great talent. They just needed a coach to get them right and get them in the right direction. He went to the Lakers. Lakers already had a squad. They just needed a coach to get them in the right direction, learn, get the right system in there so they can play with each other. You see when he went over there with the Knicks, that shit didn't work because he ain't had a talent like he did in Chicago and and with the Lakers. He ain't have all that goddamn talent. So that's why that shit didn't work like that. Y'all give me 1 second. Matter of fact, while we talking about Bradley Beal, hold on. Give me 1 second. While we talking about Bradley Beal, hold on. Let me switch up my screen right quick. Give me 1 second. I got one more little quick video I'm gonna play for y'all, and I'm gonna put the link in the chat, man. Yeah, OKC Thunder. I'm gonna play this little quick video right here about Bradley Beal with his buyout and what they talking about as far as where he might go. And then I'm gonna put the link in the chat, OKC Thunder, and then hey, y'all can come right up here and holler at me, man. We'll talk about everything what's going on for sure. Give me a few minutes and
Suns, that's according to multiple sources. Beal has 2 years and $110 million left on his current deal. Now, the expectation is that Beal will take a $13.9 million reduction on his contract so the Suns can stretch out the deal over the next 5 years and potentially avoid the luxury tax. Now, that would allow Beal to hit free agency and choose his next destination. For more on NBA free agency, I'm joined by CBS Sports NBA analysts John Gonzalez and Sam Quinn. You guys, let's start with Bradley Beal. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks, Timberwolves, all rumored to be interested in Beal. But John, what do you see as the best fit?
Yeah, all of a sudden, Bradley Beal, whose contract is one of the most onerous in the NBA, people are like, okay, well, if I don't have to pay that salary, maybe he could be useful. There's going to be two teams here that I'm identifying both for Bradley Beal and Chris Paul. And you could even make them interchangeable, but for the purposes of simplicity here, we'll say Bradley Beal to the Clippers makes some sense. They just swapped out Norm Powell for John Collins. They have a loaded front court rotation in Ivica Zubac and Brook Lopez and now John Collins and Nico Batum, but they could use some backcourt help behind James Harden. They saved some money on that Norm Powell deal, around $5.3 million. So once Beal gets bought out, if you can get him for that price, slot him into the Clippers. The Clippers are a very deep team. They were really good defensively last year. You wouldn't need Bradley Beal to be a monster offensively or even in terms of how many minutes he'd suck up. You're looking at him being your 7th, 8th, 9th guy. Bradley Beal could do that. Send him to the Clippers.
Yeah, John, you read my mind, right? Bradley Beal was a $20 million player last year, making $50 million. That's totally untenable. But if you're getting him for the minimum or a part of the mid-level, now you're talking about some really good value. I don't think the Clippers would have given away Norm Powell if they didn't feel pretty good about their chances of getting Bradley Beal, right? The Clipper offense, when James Harden went to the bench last year, was a disaster, whether it was Kevin Porter Jr., Bogdan Bogdanovic. They just couldn't generate bench offense without Harden. You bring in Beal, and you can solve that problem right away. They've really improved the front court, like you said, John Collins, Brook Lopez. If you bring in Bradley Beal, like, look, health is always going to be a question there, right? We never know with Kawhi Leonard, James Harden's getting older. But the talent on that roster, you're talking about a potential contender.
What up with you, Rasul Thomas, man? Appreciate you coming through, brother. Everything good, T-Bit, man. Appreciate you coming through, brother. Appreciate you coming through. Hey, here go your boy. Here go your boy right here, man. Farmers.com. TK. Let me see. Is it 2K King Edits? What up with you? What up with you, Shady Nay? 2K King Edits and Shady Nay. What up with y'all, man? Do the nay. Do the nay. Appreciate you coming through, Shady and Nay.
In the West.
All right, I love the consensus here. All right, Bradley Beal to the Clippers. It's a good fit, but as John mentioned, Bradley Beal, Chris Paul, kind of interchangeable in these conversations. CP3 has said that he has, quote, at most a year left in the NBA. Now, the 12-time All-Star has yet to hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy. So, Sam, where do you see the 40-year-old point guard playing his 21st and possibly final NBA season?
Yeah, I think it'll be Phoenix, right? Chris Paul has had the chance to ring chase in the past, right? Last year, I'm sure there would have been contenders interested at the minimum. Instead, he signs in San Antonio because it gives him a chance to start. He doesn't want to just be on a team for the sake of being on a team. He wants to actually play. And I think Phoenix is a really good situation for him. They have all of these shooting guards. They have these younger centers. They need somebody to actually set them up and create these shots. He knows Phoenix. He's obviously been there. He made the finals with Devin Booker. Is he going to win that elusive championship with the Suns this year? Probably not, right? But could he go in there, help them be a competitive team, maybe make the play-in, make the playoffs, help develop those younger guys they have, right? Mark Williams, Kamal Malawach would surely benefit from his presence in pick and roll. I think that's a good fit if Chris Paul's priority here is actually like playing real minutes and not just sitting on the bench and trying to collect a ring that way.
Yeah, if he was going to chase a ring, I think that he would have wanted to have a reunion in LA with the Clippers rather than the Phoenix Suns, because as Sam mentioned, they've got a zillion shooting guards. I'm not sure that that's the best fit for him in his final season, but fine. I thought, hey, if you're looking around, and this isn't going to be a team either that has a chance to win a championship this year, but if you're just looking about minutes and trying to help a team that could obviously use a point guard, the Bucks would be a good landing spot for them, because I was looking at their roster today, and so they stretched out Dame Lillard, who obviously has the Achilles injury, over the next 5 years. I thought that was a terrible idea just so they could sign Miles Turner and just cling to whatever hope that they have. And I think it's dwindling that Giannis will just stick around in perpetuity and end his career there. I think it's a fool's errand. However, they need a starting point guard. Right now, as I was looking at this, who's dribbling the basketball in Milwaukee? Are we talking about Kevin Porter Jr. here or Vasily Micic? Like, Chris Paul, for the fact that he's 40 years old, is still going to be infinitely better as an option next to Giannis Antetokounmpo than any of those guys. Now, I don't know that I necessarily want that for poor Chris Paul, because you're going to be in basketball purgatory in Milwaukee, but that's a potential landing spot as well if he doesn't go to Phoenix.
Hey, it's a great basketball fit. He has said he wants to stay close to LA, close to home, close to his family, but we'll see how it all shakes out. Another guy, though, who mentioned he wants to stay on the West Coast, Russell Westbrook. He's reportedly eager to find a team closer to home in free agency, but you've got to think it's unlikely he'll end up in LA. So, John, do you see Russ ending up on the West Coast, or where is the best fit for him in free agency?
Yeah, great question. The music is starting to come to an end here, and I don't know that there's a lot of chairs left for Russell Westbrook to sit in. I mean, the best spot for him was Denver. He opted out of his contract because whatever deal he gets next would be more on the vet minimum than he would have gotten paid this year. I get why he did it, but all of a sudden you look around, okay, so the Kings were mentioned, but they went out and got Dennis Schroeder. The Knicks were mentioned. My note here is why, all caps, question mark, question mark, question mark. The Pacers obviously could use a point guard now that Tyrese Halliburton is going to be around, but does he really fit into the organizational ethos in Indiana where it's really do more with less? I don't think that he does. I mentioned the Bucks previously. They could use somebody to dribble the ball. I just think that would be a terrible fit for the Bucks, even though they need warm bodies. I think CP would be a better option. I just keep coming back to, it's a bummer that he didn't figure out a way to stay with the Denver Nuggets, because he had a pretty good season last year, Madeline. I mean, Joker can paper over a lot of concerns for players and make players look better, right? I mean, Russell Westbrook, previous stops in LA didn't go well. All of a sudden you get paired with the best player, apologies to SGA, in the world in Joker, and you look pretty good. I don't know. The answer is I don't know where he's going to wash up. I don't like any of these options for him, and I think he's running out of them pretty fast here.
Yeah, I guess I'll say Sacramento, just because there's been the reported interest. They obviously want to get some playmaking at guard. You know, they got Dennis Schroeder, not a great passer. Russ could really help them on that front at least. But I guess they'd probably have to trade somebody just to fit him in, right? Like, are they trading Devin Carter, Malik Monk, somebody to bring in Jonathan Kuminga at forward so you can open up some minutes in the backcourt? I think it's notable that after the pretty strong season that he had in Denver, they haven't exactly rushed to bring him back, right? How many contenders does this guy need to go into, get excited about, and then kind of wash out from before all the rest of the NBA teams look around and say, like, maybe this just isn't somebody that we want to have around? So I do sort of wonder if we might be nearing the point where maybe it makes sense for him to go international, right? Maybe there's a EuroLeague team that would be really excited about his athleticism, could use him a little bit more than the backup roles that at best are probably available to him in the NBA. I just don't think after washing out with the Lakers and the Clippers and the Nuggets that there's just going to be that much interest, right? Like the rest of the league was watching as all of this happened.
Fair, and we'll see. I mean, I can't imagine a world in which Russ is going overseas, but maybe. I mean, anything is possible. At this time of year, too, in free agency, we're all playing detective, right? We're all trying to understand what the next move is going to be. And I got to point out, Ben Simmons posted an Instagram story riding a jet ski in Miami over the weekend. So let's talk some Ben Simmons. While some people on the internet might see that as foreshadowing for a potential free agency destination, it also might just be a nice time of year to ride a jet ski in Miami. So, John, we all know the potential is there with Simmons, but what do you see as the best fit for the former number one overall pick, who I know you're well familiar with as a Sixers fan?
Yeah, Madeline, I'm laughing here because I love this time of year. It's Ben Simmons puts stuff on Instagram season, and it's usually Ben Simmons in an empty gym shooting threes and him going, this is the year that I'm going to become a three-point shooter. Spoiler alert, it's never that year. All right, so where should Ben Simmons go? I thought, much like Russell Westbrook in Denver, that the best spot for him was the LA Clippers. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. He actually fit in pretty well there, right? What do you need from him? Like 15 to 20 minutes maximum, play some defense, basically be knockoff Draymond, where he can do a lot of things on the basketball court. He's athletic. He can run the floor. He rebounds really well. He passes really well. He can defend. If he had just embraced that role earlier in his career, rather than being the guy who's defiantly, no, I'm a point guard and I'm a star in this league, it could have been a better situation for Ben Simmons. So there's been two different rumors, both of which I find absolutely hilarious. One would be back to the Philadelphia 76ers. I can't imagine the reception that he would get from the Philadelphia media and the fans. And the other one, almost as hilarious, but not quite equally so, would be the New York Knicks, the media glare there with those fans. I think maybe the Knicks and their fans would at least try to embrace him a little bit, but ultimately I think that they would land on the same position as Philadelphia fans and media, which is that Ben Simmons is not really a good fit and wants to be bigger and better than he actually is with his talent. So I guess send him to the New York Knicks just for my personal entertainment.
Yeah, let's get out of these big markets, John. Can I interest you in the Indiana Pacers? They're not going to have Tyrese Halliburton next year. What does Ben Simmons need to succeed? He needs a lot of shooting around him, and ideally you want him to play in a fast-paced system where his half-court deficiencies aren't going to be as glaring. That sounds like a lot like the Pacers to me. If Benedict Mathurin is going to be starting in Halliburton's place, that's a shoot-first player. You want to introduce a little bit more playmaking, around him if he's going to be.
All right, y'all. I'm going to cut his ass off. What up with you, Washington Bullet and Trill, man? What's up with y'all, man?
How are y'all?
Everything good. Hey, I'm gonna put the link in the chat again, y'all. Rashad, whoever want to come up here, holler at me, man. I'm gonna put the link in the chat again.
I think Chris Paul to the Suns might fit perfect.
You said to where?
Chris Paul to the Suns. I mean, Chris Paul wants to chase the ring again, so you might have a chance to win a ring with the Suns.
Oh, you talking about him going back to the Suns?
Yeah, him going back to Suns to right now with Devin Booker.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
He said
they did like 2021, and then like Suns made it to the final.
What the hell is you talking about, man?
Because he
didn't work the first time.
He want to come back to the. He want to come back to LA because his family in LA.
Man, Chris Paul to the Suns. What we talking about, man?
Yeah, Chris Paul to the Suns. Yeah.
Next question, man. What's up with y'all, man?
It didn't work out the first time.
Chris Paul to the Suns might be fit perfect because you can
Chris Paul looking to compete.
Young core.
The Suns got Jalen Green. They got Bradley Beal right now. Technically, they got too many guards.
It's gonna be a strong championship contender.
No. What?
They can barely win a championship with KD and Book.
Let me see.
Yo, you all right, Washington Bullet?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You said championship contender with the Suns?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't think he's going back to the. I don't think he's going back to the Suns.
I believe you're a professional troll, Washington, but I like you though, man.
That's like saying Boston's going to win a championship this year.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, I don't think you're doing that.
I don't.
Y'all give me 1 second. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna jump out and come back in. I'm gonna see if I can switch this link. Could be good trying to get up here. Give me 1 second. Y'all keep on talking. I'll be right back.
Be good. Got a fucking sidekick. Can't hop on a link. What type of shit is that?
Simmons to the Pacers.
What you said?
What about Ben Simmons to the Pacers?
Nah, we don't talk about Ben Simmons up
Ben
here. Like you'll never hear me talk about Ben Simmons up here, man.
Yeah, right.
Certified bum.
Facts.
The worst player in the league.
Yeah, probably the worst player in the league. I ain't gonna lie. Stealing money. The fact he shouldn't even get paid to play basketball.
I
I
know.
think a free agent over him.
How was he the first pick then?
Huh?
How was he the first overall? Was he the first pick in the draft? 2018 draft?
Well, he was good until everyone figured him out.
He's always been trash. He was just hiding behind all that talent with Philly. That's all. And
Yeah, see, when he was with Philly, all he had to do was
pass.
just run the offense. See, that's the way they got to play with him for him to be successful. He need to play the point guard position and just let him run the offense.
Mm-hmm.
See, everybody trying to make him be something that he's not.
Exactly.
He good running the offense, facilitating the offense, and he can drive to the basket, get the layup, and he can play defense. If somebody if somebody just let him just play like how he play, he'll be all right. But they want him to try to score and want him to do all of that, and that ain't what he is.
I like Ben Simmons for the Rockets though.
Why?
That's what they need. They need Chris Paul or Ben Simmons.
They need the facilitators.
Paul,
exactly. High IQ guy that's gonna pass the ball. I love Ben Simmons for the Rockets.
He cannot even shoot though. Ben Simmons.
You don't need him to shoot.
Yeah,
he's a pass and rebound.
Yeah, that's all you need him to do. See, if he on a team like the Rockets, I agree with you.
Yep.
You don't really need him to score. He could do like how he was doing with Philly. He could just run the offense, get them the ball. You know what I'm saying? Maybe drive to the basket sometime, get him a couple of layups or whatever, play defense, and he's straight. He ain't got to score 20 points.
Yeah,
if he get 10, 12 points, he's fine.
The Rockets should be calling Chris Paul or Ben Simmons. What are they doing, Ty?
Chris Paul's not going to the Rockets, I think.
Bro, they should be calling.
I think it's gonna be. I think Chris Paul, because he already said he want to come back. He want to play at home. He want to be close to his family. So I think Chris Paul either going to the Lakers or he going to the Clippers. And then it's gonna be interesting to see what the Clippers do because they got another roster spot.
They're going for Bill, Tight.
That's what I think too, man. And that's gonna be messed up.
Big Tight. I'm pissed, man. They about to get Bill, man.
Who?
The Clippers, man. You don't trade Norman Powell without making that call to Bill, and it's a starting lineup position.
Right. They don't right now. I don't think they really got a starting two guard, do they?
Fuck, man. They're gonna get Bill, Tight. I'm telling you.
I think so too, man. That's the only bad thing about it is Bill been hurt a lot and Kawhi been hurt a lot.
Yeah.
So that might be the only thing. That might be the only thing help us out because they might only play about 40 games, 45 games.
Boy, he can get hurt though.
Nah, Bill gonna play. And Kawhi, he lost a lot of weight, man. I think he's gonna be all right, man. I'm worried about the Clippers, man. They lurking right now.
Just scary.
And you got Kevin Love available too.
I want to say Kevin Love. I don't think he's gonna stay in Utah.
Oh, yeah, he got to be buyout type.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a situation. Yeah, he's gonna be a buyout. Yeah,
that might be another Clippers pickup.
Yeah,
that's all. Yo, the Clippers, man, they got me tight right now, man. I was thinking we was gonna get Bill, and then the more I think about this trade for Powell, it's like, damn, they probably already called Bill tight.
We just have to see. We just have to see how it go. He should be bought out of his contract probably sometime tomorrow or Wednesday morning because they said it's gonna take 24 to 48 hours.
I'm trying to understand why the Suns buying out Bill right now. That shit makes no sense. That nigga gonna play. It's going to play
because they gotta put the only thing with them buying him out, I think he'll have to give back like 13 or 14 million. But besides that, they got to pay him all the rest. But I think he got to give 13, 14 million back, something like that.
And how Devin Booker feel about that shit, man? This shit, Devin Booker, man, he's suspect, man. This dude about to he a certified loser, man. How you jacking this shit that the Suns is doing without asking for a trade?
Yeah, they in trouble, man. Because if you look at their roster, John asked me one night to look at their roster, man. They got a roster full of the guys that play the same goddamn position.
Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and then they got two more guards. I don't know what
they got all them guards, and then they got two big men. So what is they gonna play? They gonna play like how some of them college basketball team be playing in the tournament? Got 4 guards on the court, 4 guards on the court with 1 big man.
Man,
It doesn't work out very well.
Devin Booker about to resign. So this dude a clown to me, Devin Booker. I don't want to hear about Devin Booker no more.
Why?
He about to resign with the Suns, man.
That's good.
Oh, yeah, he finna get that max deal.
Nah, man.
He finna get paid.
Yo, but,
Get that bag.
but we got to start talking about Cam Thomas, man. That's the best player available right now over Bill. 24-4.
You said Cam Thomas?
Cam Thomas is the best player available right now over Bill. Averaged 24-4 for the Brooklyn Nets last season.
You know Cam Thomas with Denver.
Cam Johnson.
You lying.
Is it Cam Johnson or Cam Johnson? It was Cam Johnson or Thomas?
Cam Johnson. I'm talking about
Cam Johnson with the Denver. Okay.
Cam Thomas is a bucket. Why are we not talking about him?
He a free agent, or we have to trade to get him?
He's a restricted free agent.
Oh.
He averaging 20. He better than Bill. He's better than Bill.
Lakers cannot get him though.
He's a restricted free agent, and he's 23 years old, y'all. We
ain't got the money. We ain't got the money to pay him. Nah, he ain't got the money to pay him. That's why every time somebody get bought out, is rumors about the Lakers trying to get him, because that's all they really can do besides making a trade. What up with you, Jocelyn?
What about Bradley Beal? What team is Bradley Beal going?
We just said the Clippers.
We hoping he come to the Lakers, but I don't know.
Tight. This is what the Lakers are gonna have to do. Call Bill. Listen, we'll start you over AR. We got you.
I told you they ain't even gotta sit AR. You sit Rui. You sit Rui. You play Luka.
Yep.
Play Luka. Put Bill at the 2. Put Austin Reeves at the 3. Put Braun at the 4. And Aiden at the 5. There you go. He ain't even got to sit on the bench. Let Rui come off the bench.
Aiden's actually good for the Lakers.
Nah, but LeBron got to make that phone call. LeBron got to. This is where the Lakers fucked up. I think there's a bad relationship right now with Braun and the Lakers.
Why?
You need Braun to go pull up on Bill, like, yo, pull up, dog. They don't got Braun doing. Braun not doing that right now. So now Luka or LeBron got to call Bill. It's that simple. Get the deal done. Yo, pull up over here. Fuck them Clippers. Talk to Rob Pelinka. Send a little Zelly on the side, because you know the owners are doing that. You want to talk about Miami? How the hell they get Norman Powell for Kevin Love? You trying to tell me they ain't send a Zelly to the fucking Clippers?
Yeah,
come on, man. Yo, tight. Let's talk about it. That shit's suspect.
You talking about that deal?
Oh, hell yeah. You know Miami sent a little Zelly payment to the Clippers. 2nd round pick and Kevin Love for Norman Powell.
That's the best trade ever. What are you talking about?
Kevin Love. They sent him and Kyle Anderson. They sent their ass to Utah.
But how you get Norman Powell for that? Nah, the NBA got to investigate that. These niggas are sending money on the side. For sure.
I think they're trying to save money.
Yeah, because Norman Powell had the contract. They trying to cut some of their money.
But they have 7.
The Utah Jazz was trying to get rid of John Collins because his contract wasn't what they really wanted.
Nah, but how did Miami get a Norman Powell all-star player, only giving up Kevin Love?
He's not an all-star type player.
What? He was damn near all-star last season. It was because of LeBron he didn't make the all-star.
LeBron all-star though.
He
played for the Flippers. All right, he ain't no all-star.
What? Yo, Tight, you agree with that, Tight?
Yeah, I do.
I think he had a good enough year where he probably could have been a reserve.
That's what I mean.
I think he played. He had a good year last year.
Wait,
because he got a lot of opportunities to be like the number 2 guy, because Kawhi Leonard was in and out the lineup.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, yeah. Trill, you're right, Trill. My fault. I do research while we talking. He only averaged 21 and 8 last season.
That's all he get, about 20, 21. Yeah.
Nah, but the year before he had 13, and then the year before that 17. You're right. Yeah. He's not an all-star. He's not an all-star. My bad.
Hey, Big Time. I have a quick question.
Go ahead.
So you know, see how the KD trade is like 7-team trade.
You say what now?
You know the KD trade is like a 7-team trade.
Yeah. Pretty much everything that we already knew. They just pretty much just validated it. That's all they did.
Yo, what y'all think about Miami? I got Miami number 1 in the East right now.
No.
Not even close.
Avs number 1.
I don't think they're number 1 in the East. It kind of. I think they're going to be probably in the top 5, considering maybe there's like a lot of teams that are injured. But I think Orlando's going to be in there because they got. They
ain't did nothing. Orlando hasn't done nothing. That's a 2K roster.
But they just got Desmond Bane. They still got basically their young core still. You also got to look at Cleveland, even though they fucking got put out by Indiana. They did, but they're gonna be. I don't believe, but do I think they're gonna be in the top 3 seed? I think they're gonna still be a top 3 seed. They're gonna be a top 3 seed.
All right, let me change my question. I'm not talking about seeding. We know Cleveland's gonna get number 1. We know that. I'm talking about playoffs in the East. You trying to tell
like
me
who's gonna be in the conference
Miami?
finals?
Yeah, I got Miami in there.
If Miami got put out by Cleveland in the first round, what makes you think Norman Powell takes them to the next level?
Norman Powell with that dude Kelly Ware and Bam back at the 4 with Wiggins at my 3 and Tyler at my 1, and then I got Eric Spoelstra. Eric Spoelstra took that team to the play-in. They won the play-in without Jimmy Butler and all those guys.
That's what I'm saying. They a play-in team. I don't think just putting Norman Powell, who's basically just a role player for.
What about Davian Mitchell?
And I don't see Tyler Hero as a true point guard.
And that's
Davian Mitchell, cool.
And I'm glad you said that because that's really what Miami need. They really need a point guard because if
they need a true point guard.
Yeah, if you ask me, Norman Powell and Tyler Hero, damn near the same player. I think Tyler Hero are better. He probably shoot the ball more. But if you look at their game, the way they play, they damn near the same. What up with your time, man? Appreciate that comment, Tom.
You know who I got going from the Eastern Conference? I got Cavs versus Hawks.
You say what now?
I got Cleveland versus
we got to stop this shit with the Hawks, man. I'm tired of hearing about
Rashad, I keep telling you, the Hawks gonna be straight, man.
Man,
the Hawks gonna be strong this year.
They had a better roster last year.
No, they didn't. No, they improved.
I didn't mean last year. I meant when they had Collins and Hunter, bro.
Hell no. They got Jalen Johnson, who's like up and coming, like looking like an all-star type of player. They signed. They traded. They got Dyson Daniels, who was like one of the best defenders. They got Zachary Ricochet, who could be an up and coming type player.
And they have
they got Tingus Pingus. Let's say if he does get injured, they got Tingus Pingus. They still got Onyeka Okongwu too. They didn't even lose him.
The big man. And they got Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Exactly. And they signed fucking what's his name? Luke Kennard. Oh yeah, that's a solid pick. That's a solid pickup too.
Oh, they got Luke Kennard?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I don't keep up with the Wizards, Hornets.
That changes opinion on this one.
So I ain't know they got Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard can ball.
That's why I say that the Hawks gonna be the Hawks, Orlando, Detroit,
that's
Cleveland,
nice.
Knicks, Miami Heat. Miami Heat probably gonna be somewhere up in the top 8.
They got Terrence Mann?
Yeah.
No, they don't have Terrence Mann. They moved Terrence Mann to Brooklyn.
I forgot who got Terrence Mann.
Terrence Mann went to Brooklyn.
Okay.
Oh man, it's Brooklyn, man.
Why?
Oh my God. What about the Pelicans?
Pelicans are gonna be ass, bro.
Yeah, especially if Zion can't stay healthy.
Yeah. They got some young talent, but I think it's gonna be a couple of years for them.
They're gonna be like a 15 seed. Yeah, Jordan Poole and Zion. Hell no.
I like that dude they got in the draft though. I forgot his name.
Queen.
What about
Queen? And then they got somebody else too. They got
Fears.
Queen. Fears, Fears is nice.
Do they have Murray? They have DeJounte Murray.
They still got Murray. They need to move Murray.
They got AR for Murray.
Oh,
I
AR
think- yeah,
from
yeah, I
hell,
think
hell
yeah.
nah,
no.
hell nah,
You
fuck
wouldn't-
no.
Hell nah.
You wouldn't do that.
Okay.
15 or 7.
Okay, you're okay. So you telling me you want to get a dude that can't space the floor, and they try to make it work with Trae Young too, and that shit didn't work. And
Lockdown
you want to bring him,
defender,
bro?
Now,
That didn't work with Atlanta. What makes that? What
He's a
makes you think it would
lockdown-
work?
They
He's a
couldn't. They
lockdown-
couldn't.
so
I
he's
will
a
agree with
lockdown
you on that.
defender, though.
They couldn't make it work with Atlanta.
And he needs the ball too.
Yeah, he need the ball. That's what he need. He need the
We
ball
need
in his hand.
defense. Lakers, we need defense.
We need to go for a wing. We don't need
Yeah, we need
another
We
guard.
need a 3.
I've been hearing people say Bradley Beal, but our defense is atrocious. I don't care what people say about DeAndre Ayton.
I feel like that defense.
That's what we need.
Nah,
we need some perimeter defense. What we need.
I looked up Bradley Beal. That dude can play defense. He averaged 1.1 steals last season.
That's
and he's bigger than AR.
That's bad. That's bad.
What you mean that's bad?
It's all right.
Okay. I was just okay.
Hey, Alexander Ramos, Brandon Ingram is with the Toronto Raptors. Yeah, he with Toronto Raptors.
Yo, tight. What about Trey Murphy for AR?
I don't think New Orleans would give up Trey Murphy. I don't think they'll give up Trey Murphy.
AR
That's a
Dalton.
dream.
Nah, AR Dalton in the first round for Trey Murphy.
I'll fuck with that, but I don't know, bro. I don't know
I
if
don't think they'll give him up now.
Everybody should be available on the Pelicans right now. They about to lose Zion. Zion, I heard, don't want to resign.
Oh yeah, he's trying. He's trying to get up out of there.
Trying to go to the Knicks. He trying to go to the Knicks. I already know.
You said to the Knicks
so much.
Yeah, that's where he wanted to go when he got drafted. He want to go to the Knicks.
Oh,
He going to the Knicks.
Hey, he'll be a.
I'm gonna bring up Bradley Beal one more time. I don't see a reason why the Lakers should get him. Main reason, you just getting an older, watered down version of AR, and you're getting a dude that hasn't played 60 games since 2020.
We don't need
the
him
most
to play
he
60 games.
You need the most he's played is 53.
Nah, we need
and he's
him.
not.
He has missed a lot of games.
We need him so we can low manage LeBron. So you got to look at the long-term play. And then if you get a bill, you can low manage LeBron, have him fresh for the playoffs, and then you can trade AR. Once you get Bill, there's no need for AR at that point. Now we can turn AR into a Dylan Brooks, a Trey Murphy, or Andrew Wiggins type player. So that's why I'm getting Bill for the low, and I can
still not go to the Lakers.
I don't.
Sacramento.
Sacramento, hell no.
We gotta Washington. Playoff teams, bro. Please. You can't
Hey, tell me what you think about this though. Now that Norman Powell's with the Heat, they still got Andrew Wiggins. Do you think they might try to keep Wiggins now?
Nah, they gonna trade Wiggins now. You gotta trade.
Yeah, you gotta trade him.
You gotta trade him because he's on his final year.
So do you think they might open it up?
The Lakers, we getting that tight. That's already done.
I think the Lakers. I think the Lakers should go. I think the Lakers should go for Wiggins instead of Bradley Beal. That's way better.
We're getting both of them.
I would not. No,
the deal is done for Wiggins already, y'all.
He's going to the Clippers. I don't want a guy that Beal. I don't like a guy who is basically the same player as AR, but he's older and his value is going to be worse.
Bro,
I don't like that type of guy.
I just told you the GM setup play. You looking at the immediate trade. I'm telling you what the play is. We're gonna get Bill for 10 million, right? AR is due for 30 million. So now I can flip AR for Dylan Brooks type player. I'm trying to tell you what we doing. We saving money. I can get Bill. I don't need AR.
AR ain't making 30 million.
He just declined a 4-year, $90 million deal. He going $400 million.
No, he ain't making 30 million. I think he's making like 20 something.
He's making 12 million. He's making 12 million.
Okay. Yeah, but I was gonna say he basically betting on himself this year coming up because he trying to get paid because he took a team friendly deal on the first deal and he want to get paid this time. So
AR about to get 30 plus million.
Look for him to ball out this year because he really betting on himself because if he ball out, he gonna get paid.
He gonna get paid regardless. AR is worth 30 million a season. So if I can take Bill and still get the same production for 5-10 million and turn that into a Dylan Brooks. That's the play. And then the Wiggins deal is done already. We definitely giving up dog to connect.
I think the only hold up been on the Wiggins deal. I think they want too much or something they've been saying.
Yeah, they asking for Rui, but you know that's negotiation. You sell high and then you meet in the middle. We're gonna give up Dalton in the first and Gabe. We're gonna keep Rui. That's the hold up. Is Rui. We don't want to give up Rui.
You have to keep Rui.
Yeah. We're gonna give up Gabe first, and then who else? Dalton. The Dalton is in there already with the first. We just don't want to give up Rui.
Dalton's pretty nice though.
Now I give up Rui. I give up Rui for Wiggins.
Hell no, tight.
Nah.
I'll give his ass a get out of here.
Nah. Rui's been solid. Rui's been solid.
Tight, super solid. And that's gonna strengthen our size. We need size. We need big wing players. He's 6'8", tight. We not giving up Rui. Nah, hell no. We don't want Wiggins if we got to give up Rui. We can give you.
I put Wiggins at the 3, put LeBron at the 4.
Nah, I don't want LeBron at the 4. I don't want LeBron rebounding. I want LeBron up at the 3 spot.
What about Luka? Luka's gonna be at 2, right?
Yo,
what do you mean?
Yo, I got you can get me tight sometimes, bro. I look at the pool. I'm like, what are you talking about? Yo, you go watch it. You all good, bro.
Luka's gonna be the 1. AR's gonna be the 2.
AR. Nah, we getting rid of AR, y'all. Fuck AR.
Austin
I wouldn't say fuck AR, but I think
him, man, easy. His play went down in the playoffs. He another D-Lo, man. He dropped.
No. I wouldn't say no. Hell no. He had one. This is his second playoff appearance, and he had. But the last one you had a good playoff.
He didn't show up to work. Am I lying tight? Did he show up to work?
He didn't hoop this season in the playoffs. The season before he hooped.
Listen, man, this the Lakers, man. We're not giving you multiple playoffs to show up. You ain't show up this seat. We traded him. He out there, and then you don't sign the contract. He out of there, man. Trust me, he's out of there. We're not doing this shit with AR. He can't play defense, and then you didn't even score. That's your ability is to score. He gave us 15 points. We getting him out of there, y'all. We gotta move on from AR. I'd rather have Dylan Brooks right now over AR, respectfully.
Fuck no.
Oh, you rather have Dylan?
Hell no.
Give me Dylan Brooks over AR and 2 first-round picks for the compensation.
I'll keep AR over Dylan Brooks.
No.
Bro, you want to take Dylan with 2 first rounds?
AR has more value than just Dylan Brooks.
So 2 first-round picks with Dylan Brooks. You wouldn't take that?
No,
man.
We need defense.
I don't want no Dylan Brooks.
Bro, Dylan is a lockdown. Yo, tight. You wouldn't take AR. You wouldn't take Dylan Brooks and 2 first-round picks for AR right now. 2 first rounds. Yo, y'all tripping.
Here's my question: how's Dylan Brooks gonna play if he's getting thrown out of every single game he plays? He can't play defense then.
Wait, say that again. I didn't hear what you said.
I said how's Brooks gonna play defense when he's already thrown out the game almost every game?
Dylan Brooks, yo, I need y'all to do y'all research on Dylan Brooks, man. He's a lockdown defender, 40% from the 3-point line last season, and he averaged 14 points with the
when he's playing.
He averaged 14, so he can score. He got a bag.
When he's playing, not when he's kicked out of games. He can't score or do that when you're kicked out of almost every other game that you play.
You need that, bro. But the Lakers need that. We need a bad guy. We need somebody that's gonna push Steph on the floor. We need that.
Fuck Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, I'm tripping, man.
I don't know why
Fuck Dylan Brooks. I ain't want no Dylan Brooks on here.
So who's tough in our starting lineup right now for LA? And this is for Lakers fans. Who do we have in our starting lineup that's gritty and tough?
I fucking hate the Lakers.
Man, we got Vando
in our starting lineup.
He can play starter sometimes.
What?
Hey, the only way I would bring Dylan Brooks to the Lakers is
first-round picks.
If they bought him out. If they buy him out,
out of here,
man. We can get him.
Yeah, I don't want, man. I'm
not giving up. I'm not giving up Austin Reeves.
The top 10 defender in the whole league.
Pin it in the chat. Fuck Dylan Brooks.
Fuck Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, still tight. And both of y'all avoided my question. I said, who in our starting lineup can lock down, defend, and is tough and gives us that grit?
You see LeBron?
Man, we don't.
LeBron soft?
Nobody right now.
So why the hell wouldn't you want Dylan Brooks and two?
I would look for someone else other than Dylan Brooks. I don't want Dylan Brooks.
Josh say put it in the poll.
I don't think I drew Wiggins.
Okay.
Yeah,
What y'all want me to put in the poll now?
Fuck Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks.
Yeah,
Dylan Brooks some piece of shit though. You know, no.
That man.
Yeah. I'm about to get up. Yo, good night, tight. That disrespectful.
Man,
Brooks is a top 10 defender in the whole league.
Hell nah. Hell nah.
I'm looking at his stats right now.
Now I will agree with you on that. He is a good defender. Yeah, he's a good. Yeah. He a good defender. I agree with you on that, but I ain't.
What's the problem?
He ain't no top 10.
I'm not giving up AR though.
He's top. So tight. If you said he's top 10, what's the problem? And he gave you 14 points on the Rockets.
I'm
not giving up AR though because we losing points. I'd rather keep AR and get maybe a 3-and-D wing or something.
Tight. AR average only 15 in the playoffs. Brooks averaged 14. What are we giving up? AR did all that. The AR dropped 20 in the season because we lost AD and Luka didn't play right away. That's why his numbers went up. So AR gassed y'all on the scoring, bro. You're not even. That's the best shit he can do, and he's not even elite at that. Brooks gave me 14 and 40% from the 3-point line. I gotta do my research, man. I do my research. I got the stats in front of me right now.
Y'all said top 10 defender Dylan Brooks. He is not no top 10 defender.
He's definitely top 10.
No,
hell no. He a better defender than Giannis.
I'm on ESPN right now.
He a better defender than Giannis.
I said he's a top 10 defender in the league.
Evan Mobley.
I'm
gonna name a few.
Evan Mobley is number 1.
Yo, give me a top 10 defenders. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. This not in order. We got Evan Mobley for sure.
2 Draymond. 3 Rudy.
You said
Rudy?
Hell no. Get Rudy the fuck out of there.
Rudy's the best.
Wait. This is a good conversation. Finish your 10. Go ahead.
Okay. So I got Evan Mobley. I got Draymond. I got Rudy.
You got who?
Rudy Gobert. And 4.
Come on, bro. Stop. Next person, bro. Next person.
I got LeBron.
Rudy Gobert can't go and nobody outside the paint.
And then he just said LeBron. Come on, bro. I want to hear real. I need somebody to really name me 10 players better than Dylan Brooks on defense. You said Braun.
I got you.
Please.
I got you. Okay. Evan Mobley. That's fine, right?
Perfect.
Low-key underrated. Actually, I'm going to put him at 3. I'm going to say 2 real quick. 2, I got Giannis. I think Giannis is 2. He's one of the best defenders.
That's fine.
3 underrated. Victor Wembanyama. He's easily in that top 3.
He's 8'12", so he should defend.
Yeah, he should be in there. Okay. Right. Then we got Draymond in there. Draymond for sure in there, right?
That's a reach, bro. But go ahead.
Okay. We got Amin Thompson, all NBA first defensive.
That's fine.
You got to put him in there.
Okay.
That's like 5.
We got. Yeah, that's 5.
Okay.
We got Derek White.
Nah.
Derek White better than
Dylan Brooks.
He is better than Dylan Brooks on defense. What are you talking about?
I saw Dylan Brooks hold step to 2 points. Did you see that tight?
No, that was Amon Thompson.
Nah, that was Dylan and Amon tight. They both shared that. I watched that game. That was both of them. Because they had to pass him off to Amon and then they passed him off to Dylan. That was both of them. Dylan Brooks is a dog, man. Y'all tripping.
Oh, yeah.
Jaren Jackson Jr. a better defender, too.
Yeah, Jackson said Mikal Bridges. You said
Jaren Jackson tight. Hell no, he can't guard.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
He can't guard on the perimeter, bro. That's
what about Scotty and Caruso?
Oh yeah, Caruso better. Caruso better. Lou Dort better than him. Lou Dort better than him.
Lou Dort is a reach too.
Dort, yeah, both of them.
Those are reaches tight though. That's.
You got to put Caruso in there though. Caruso play good.
Caruso's guarding 1 through 5.
He's a lot.
Dylan does that too, bro.
Not as I don't see him guard the 5.
But he flops.
I'm a LeBron.
He's a flopper.
Listen, I'm a LeBron fan. I watched Dylan Brooks shut down LeBron a few times, bro.
Yeah, old LeBron. What about prime LeBron? There's nobody shutting down prime LeBron. There's no way.
Dylan Brooks ain't never shut down LeBron.
I don't remember.
He did in the playoff game. He did. and then LeBron came back on bullshit and dropped 40 the next game. I remember, bro. I'm a LeBron fan. He definitely gave LeBron a hard time, bro.
Okay, that's one game out of how many games that they played against one another?
I watched him was stepping on his shoes and stuff.
Dyson Daniels, another better defender than
we're gonna forget about what Dylan Brooks did in game 1 to Steph. We're gonna forget about that.
That game 1, just game 1,
bro.
And then after that was just talking, flopping.
If you bring up Caruso, bro, Dylan Brooks and Caruso are very close, bro. You can edge it.
I like Caruso a little bit more than Dylan Brooks.
Bro, Caruso was guarding Jokic.
Yeah, because he was in the playoffs, so he got recency bias. He went deeper in the playoffs, so that's easy to say. If Dylan's went further, just as far, we would be talking about Dylan's too. That's either way. Dylan Brooks and then you said Lou Dort. That's either way too. Lou Dort just played in the finals, so we're gonna easily say Lou Dort because he just had a successful year with his team. But Dylan Brooks could do the same thing.
Alex Caruso even when he was on Chicago, he made all defensive team.
All right, so we could agree that Dylan Brooks is a top 12 defender then, because you only named 8 guys.
No,
I think he top.
Drew Holiday.
I think
we forgot about Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday is washed, bro. Drew Holiday is washed.
Fuck no.
And Chet has to be thrown in there too. Chet.
Come on, bro. There's a lot of good defenders.
Oh yeah, you got Chet. You got Chet.
Yo, tight. We're not putting Drew Holiday in there. We got to stop that. We still thinking about Bucks from 3 years ago. He just got traded. He's washed, bro. And then
that's because his offense, his defense is still there.
What about Giannis?
I say Giannis, yeah. I say Giannis.
Giannis is 7'4". Like that's what the fuck he should be doing.
Oh, Jaden McDaniels? Jaden McDaniels? Yes. He was locking Luka. He was slowing him down.
You gotta put him in there. You gotta put Josh Hart in there.
I just named
Josh Hart.
Jaylen Brown.
Josh
Hart.
Come on,
we named like 13 people so far. Come on, he ain't in no top 10.
We ain't on Dylan. You name like 4 or 5 names. That's like, bro, super. You named Josh Hart, Jaden McDaniels, Alex Caruso, Lou Dort. That's shaky, bro.
And J-Dub. You got to put J-Dub in there too.
J-Dub. That's shaky too, bro. He had one good year. Come on. What are we talking about?
You gotta put Jaylen Brown in there too.
Jaylen Brown, bum ass. Are we serious, bro? Yo, y'all pissing me off right now. I'm raising my blood pressure, bro. Come on, man. Stop it. He couldn't stop Jalen Brunson when Jason Tatum got hurt. Come on, man. What are y'all talking about?
Daniel Gafford.
And then you just said J-Dub. He had one good year. What about Luke? Who did he have to guard, bro? Who did J-Dub guard in the finals?
He was guarding Halliburton almost the whole time.
Halliburton? Are you serious?
Yes.
Why are you acting like Halliburton?
Halliburton ain't no Kyrie Irving. Halliburton ain't no Steph. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but Kyrie can make clutch shots.
Oh my God, I'm done. Next question, man.
Man, Dylan Brooks, let's just finish it. He's like probably 20-25. And he all right.
Next question. Y'all don't like Dylan Brooks. It's clear.
I don't. Fuck Dylan Brooks all day. Put it in the chat. Fuck Dylan Brooks.
I guarantee 9 out of 10 people do not like Dylan Brooks.
I clearly don't, because you just said Jalen Williams. I don't. And he guarded nobody all finals, bro. He guarded.
I don't like a dude that literally talks shit on the court and don't really back it up like that.
He does back it up, bro.
Yeah.
He do back it up.
He don't back it up like
Dylan
that.
Brooks like to fight people.
He ain't a boot that.
Bro,
he's Canadian. He need a boot that.
He only got a whole step to 2 points in a game.
Started to become a fighter.
Like, stop playing with Dylan Brooks' resume, man. Y'all need to go on ESPN and look up some stats.
I put him. He at least top 15. I put I agree with Rick
15 to 20.
H-Town say he top 15. I put him in the top 15.
Then we gotta look at the people he's guarding, bro.
All time.
He 20 to 50 range for sure.
So y'all could put Chet on y'all could put Chet on Steph?
Yes.
Hell no. Fuck no. That's no. Chet is good. Okay. No, that isn't. That's not that.
Dylan Brooks
he's on Dylan. Bro, Dylan Brooks can probably maybe slow someone down, but he isn't gonna just lock them. Chet can guard the paint. He can do he can guard the pick and roll. He can cover the mid range. He can do all that shit. He's a decent perimeter defender, but he can still guard the pick and rolls and shit.
No, we got to start checking the resume, y'all. Fucking Jaden McDaniels. Who the fuck did he guard all playoffs? Please
Luka. He guarded Luka.
Luka averaged 30. So what are you talking about? You see what I'm saying?
What was his efficiency?
Listen, ask tight. I'm the stat guy. I'm on ESPN right now. You just put Jaden McDaniels for guarding Luka. How are we doing that when Luka averaged 30 and 10 in the playoffs and still only had 17 in game 2? So that means he went crazy in game 3. Come on, y'all. Stop it.
What about Anthony Edwards guarding LeBron?
The only player I said that I will give it to is Alex Caruso because he did lock up Jokic. But come on.
What about Anthony Edwards? He should be there too.
Who?
Anthony Edwards.
Bro, stop playing with me, man. Let's change the subject, man. Y'all,
go ahead.
Y'all just putting names up there now. Y'all not and then Anthony Edwards, bro. Are you serious?
Yes.
I'm about to sign out and come back tight. They raising up my blood pressure.
Hey, what you think about what I was saying earlier about Bradley Beal playing with Ant-Man?
I don't think it's gonna work.
What was the question again?
It's not gonna work.
Instead of Bradley Beal going to Minnesota, because Minnesota ain't really did nothing to help out Ant-Man.
It lacks sizzle for me, tight. It's good, it's an upgrade, but it's like
he's a 6-man.
Here's my thing. Go ahead.
Nah, it's just it's like that plate. You know, I got rice, I got mac and cheese. It's missing some fried chicken and some cornbread or something. You know, it's just not enough, tight. It needs a little more. Bradley Beal is okay though.
Yeah, I mean, here's my thing with Bradley Beal. I mean, Bradley Beal kind of has a similar play to Ant, just he's not as athletic. I mean, he can shoot the ball, he can dribble, drive. I mean, it's just he's an unathletic version of Ant. I mean, it's just not going to work.
They need a point guard tight. Yeah. Anthony Edwards got to work on his point guard skills if he really wants to make.
That's the problem. He ain't no point guard. He a 2.
He got to work on it tight because
that's
why
they
is now.
Hey, you know what? Now that's my who fit with them. Damn Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, yeah.
A lot of teams need Chris Paul because a lot of these guards struggle with making plays for their teammates, like Jalen Brunson, Anthony Edwards. They both struggle. If those guys worked on being combo guards and getting assists, like Shea gets his assists, bro. Trae Young gets assists. He makes his teammates better. Luka. If those guys would work on their game, the Knicks would really be a guaranteed spot to the finals. But Jalen Brunson, we know he gonna do black top dribble all over the fucking court. Where the fuck Twan Don at? Talking about the Knicks, because that's the problem right there. Jalen Brunson needs to get 8 assists a game for the Knicks to go to the finals. If he does that, they go to the finals. If he don't, they not. It's that simple.
I mean, I think one player that Minnesota should have gone after harder. They should have went after Lonzo harder. Having Lonzo at the 1 with Ant at the 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Lonzo.
That's gonna be a lob city right there with him and Ant. That's gonna be a lethal duo right there.
The Rockets should have got Lonzo too.
Yeah, I mean Lonzo. Although Lonzo's hurt all the time, he can produce 8 assists a game, 9 assists a game, and have about 10 or 12, and then still play defense.
Yeah,
I'm still
right
there.
I still
pray for KD though.
But his injury is going to cause an issue though.
Nah, no, it's not.
Yeah, but Lonzo,
we got to stop doing that with the injuries, bro. Some of these players, some of these players are low managing. Like Bradley Beal, he was missing games for headaches and shit when they tried to check.
That's soft. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but he did that on purpose because he knew they tried to trade him without his permission. So he started missing games. I'm not backing that. Bill is gonna play 60 games for any team that signs him, at least. We got to stop that, man. Especially Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, you know how many games they low managing him? Because they want him ready for the playoffs. Exactly, but that's not him. He want to play. I would low manage Kawhi for 30 games. If I'm going to get to the playoffs, I don't need Kawhi to play 82 games. I need him give me 55 and be ready for
play 55. He probably going to play no more than about 40.
Let me see how many he played last season.
I think he played about.
You talking about Kawhi Leonard, right?
Yeah, Kawhi.
He probably played 40.
Let me see right now. Oh, yeah, damn.
He played 37.
Nah, my bad. I take that back. My fault.
I told you he played no more than about 40 games, man. That's all you gonna get.
But the year before, he played 68, and then he played 52 before that. If he could give me 52, 68,
I
I'm good with
think
that.
they adding on some shit. They adding on shit. I don't remember him playing that big game.
What about Kyle Lowry?
I don't like Kyle Lowry no more. Kyle, nah.
Yeah, he washed up, man.
Nah, he could help out the Rockets.
No,
maybe, but no, we thought that would work with like Miami or 76ers. That shit did not work.
What about Eric
about
Gordon,
Andrew-
y'all? What about
Rockets?
Eric Gordon? What do y'all feel about Eric Gordon? He's a bucket.
He washed up.
He a good role model. He a good role model.
What about Andrew Wiggins to the Rockets?
No.
What?
I don't know.
Come on,
Absolutely
man.
not.
Bro, you trying to give them the Infinity Gauntlet? Why the fuck would it?
Yeah,
Houston will be OP.
Nah, Houston is overrated right now.
If they would have gotten Andrew Wiggins,
the Lakers could be okay. The Rockets right now. I'm telling y'all.
I disagree.
Right now, I don't know.
Hell no.
Let's talk. Break it down right now. Y'all could go first.
Ahead.
Go ahead. Y'all told me. Y'all said hell no. So tell me.
One. Lakers ain't got no defense at all. Name one real good defensive player on that team.
It's a team sport.
I don't care, bro. We thought that shit in the playoffs. That shit did not work.
Listen, I ain't worried about last season. We got a 5. I'm good now. We
got a 5 that's soft.
That's soft.
Who isn't that good? Okay, if you bring up DeAndre Ayton ain't too crazy on defense. Let's be real. He ain't nothing crazy. He averaged 1 block. He's a good rebounder. We improved on rebounding. He's a good size, but he ain't nothing crazy. LeBron is also getting older.
That's what we do on sports channels. We sleep on some of these guys. Ayton about to drop 20 and 10 for my Lakers. You sleeping on him, bro.
He's okay. I think he's gonna get 15 and 10. I think he can be
15. He's giving me 20.
Yeah.
Luka gives me an extra
with
5
LeBron still on that team.
Absolutely.
And AR still on that team.
Yo, let's bet it right now. FanDuel. What you want to do?
I think he'll be somewhere between 15 and 20 again.
Right. He just averaged 15.
He did. Luka
he's been a 15-point guy.
Yeah, Luka gonna get him some easy baskets. He gonna get some easy lobs, easy layups from Luka and LeBron.
And Braun chilling. Braun about to give me a cool 19 and 12, I think, this season. That's why I'm looking for us to get Bill. That's the type of timing I want LeBron on. Give me less points, give me 12 assists. If LeBron is on 19 and 12 timing, it's over, bro. The shit shut down. Nobody can beat the Lakers if LeBron is in triple threat mode. I think LeBron did too much scoring last season. I want LeBron to get me more assists.
If we're also bringing up team defense, the Rockets' defense is already good.
So let's break it down. Starting 5. Who guarding Luka?
You put Thompson on Luka. Easy.
What?
That's easy. Yes, Thompson.
You heard what he
Thompson was all defensive first team. He's uber athletic.
Hi, I need you to interject in here, bro.
He said what now?
He just said.
And you over here bringing up you.
Go ahead.
You was also bringing up how Dylan Brooks was stopping Curry. What makes you think Thompson can't stop Luka a little bit,
bro? I just said who's going.
And you also bring, and you also be bringing up team. You be bringing up team defense too. What makes you think they're not going to send traps to Luka with Tari Eason?
Lakers going to Cancun in the first round.
Yo, Washington Wizards, fall back. Hold on 1 second. Yo, Luka just had 28, 8 and 8. Who the hell in your bro? Nobody can stop Luka, bro.
Yes,
stop that, bro.
Yes. We have
but bro, the way you keep on bringing up team defense, you forgetting that Houston has probably the best.
It's a mix with Luka. You got Fred on Luka. It's over. Who's guarding AR?
No.
AR, the way you talk about AR, he might play shit again in the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially with Houston's defense.
Nah, he gonna
get
me
mess with the Clippers defense.
I think now when it comes to that, I think AR gonna have a good year this year because he betting on himself so he can get a big contract.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is a contract year, so I look for Austin Reeves the ball out this year because he trying to get paid. That's why he turned down that contract. He trying to get him a big deal.
But what I'm saying is
Houston,
that
Houston couldn't score with the Lakers right now.
What
We're
about
trapping
Clippers?
Kevin
They got-
Durant. We're trapping Kevin Durant. I couldn't do anything. It's
How about
that simple.
Clippers?
And you have no point guard. You
What
have
the-
no point guard to break down the trap. You wouldn't. That's why I need Chris Paul, because you need a team that's willing to trap KD. You need a Chris Paul to find an open man. You don't have nobody to do that. We're trapping Kevin Durant. The Lakers will beat the Rockets right now easily in 6 games.
What
It's
about
that
the
simple.
Clippers could guard Lakers like Kawhi could guard LeBron.
No, they can't. No, they can't. Stop it.
Yeah,
Stop
they
it.
can.
Yeah,
No,
no,
they
I'm
can't.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm number one Clippers hater. They're the Flippers to me. I'm never betting on the Flippers.
Clippers can't do shit with the Lakers. Stop it.
I'm in
Right now, with the Lakers roster right now, and we sleeping on what the Lakers got right now. Nobody's talking about Javier. That dude is better than Dorian Finney-Smith. 2 times better than him, bro.
You said
Two times? Okay.
Javar, JVR, whatever his name is, he's better
Jabbar
than
Smith Jr.?
Jake.
Nah.
No, he's talking about Jake Laveria. I'm not. That's a bet. That's like a gamble you
say.
say.
Who we got from Sacramento?
Yeah, he's better than Smith.
Yeah, he is. I think Smith. I don't know. He more. I think he is better than Smith. I think
Way
when I
better,
look
tight.
at him, I think he'll bring us a little bit more athleticism,
scoring, length, everything.
Yeah,
Three-point shooting.
He
Does
nice,
everything.
man. He nice.
Super
He
nice.
I think Dorian Finney-Smith might be a little better consistent shooting the 3. But everything else, I think he got him.
Yo, Ty, I would low-key start him over Rui.
I was thinking the same fucking thing.
Yo, Ty, we on the same page, bro. Thank
I
you.
was
bro.
thinking the same fucking thing, because when I was looking at him, I said, shit, he might fit better than Rui with Luka.
And get me Rui off the bench with fucking Gabe. Yep, we on the same page.
I just told you a little while ago, break his ass off the bench. If we if for some reason we do fuck around and get Bradley Beal, I'm putting Rui on the bench. I'm not putting Austin Reeves on the bench. I'm putting Rui on. I'm putting Austin Reeves at the 3, Bill at the 2, LeBron.
Crazy.
I'm putting LeBron at the 4.
Crazy.
And damn Aiden at the 5.
Crazy. Rui gonna get you 15 off the bench, tight. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
He gonna get good. Him and what's his name? Laravia, whatever his name is. Bring them in off the bench. You also got good. You still got Goodwin.
Yo, they saying we're getting that dude Milton from the 76ers too, tight.
I'm hoping we do get him. I'd like him.
Milton? Wait, Milton?
D'Anthony Milton.
Yeah.
Oh, D'Anthony Milton, yeah.
Yeah,
I kind of like.
It's over, bro. It's over.
I like that. He's gonna have to run point guard for sure.
Yeah, that's what they want. That's what they want
He's
to do.
gonna
The backup point. Yeah,
and then
I think he'll be better than what we had with Shake Milton.
Yo, we sleeping on Hero too, man. This dude got to get me 10 points off the bench easily.
Oh, you talking about the dude we drafted?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Your boy's super athletic, man.
Everybody talking about these fucking Rockets.
Jump out the gym. We ain't had nobody on the team like that probably since Shannon.
That's what
Brown,
I'm saying.
Man.
Y'all want to talk about Amon Thompson? We got something like that. Y'all keep talking about the Rockets. Y'all keep gassing up the Rockets. The Lakers.
The thing is with the Rockets. The thing is with the Rockets, they already developed Thompson. He's already like you already know we don't know what Darrow's gonna be at.
We don't know.
That's the reason.
Thompson needs to shoot the ball back.
We know about Thompson. He's a lock.
I'm tired.
If he turn out to be what we hope he be, he gonna be nice, man. Because he can guard the perimeter. He a great defender.
Why you don't like Thompson,
bro? He hasn't done nothing. He has 2 seasons in the league. First season, he averaged 9 points. Played 62 games.
He like first team
13% from
he was first team all defensive.
That's cool, bro. Draymond was too. Defense. So was Draymond.
And he's only. Let me check his age. He made first team All NBA at age 22.
That's why I like him. But he hasn't done nothing. His first season, 62 games, 9 points, 13% from the 3-point line. His last season, 14 points, 27% from the 3-point line. He hasn't. Y'all talk about him.
What he do in the playoffs?
What do you do in the playoffs?
He was hooping against Golden State. He was hooping in the playoffs.
That's all I gotta say.
The Rockets was playing fucking block top basketball. They was playing street basketball. Anybody got the rock. You can't do that with KD now. Everything's going through KD. So that shit, Zangoon's number is about to go down. Amon, everybody's number is about to shrink a little bit.
I don't think Alfred's scoring is going to go down. I don't
What,
think so.
Zangoon? He's going to hurt Kevin Durant.
I think he's going to average. I think he's going to average the same amount of points, like 19 or 20 points. He's 19, 20 points. He could probably go up a little bit, maybe 22. I don't think he's going any lower.
He's going to be the reason why Kevin Durant is going to get trapped. I'm telling y'all, I will be right here all year in playoffs. Watch when Kevin Durant starts getting trapped. Tight. They trapping Kevin Durant.
He gonna see right over that shit. He too tall.
Nah.
Unless you're gonna have some guys damn near his height trapping him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most of the time, you ain't gonna have them big guys up at the perimeter that much unless you putting them in a pick and roll screen and pop situation.
Tight. Aaron Gordon and Jokic trapping KD. Dallas, AD and Cooper Flagg. Lakers, LeBron and Vando. There's a lot of teams that could trap Kevin Durant. And if the ball's going to Zangoon and you're giving up a layup, that's fine. That's not going to win. You're tight. I'm telling you, they're going to trap Kevin Durant. They don't have shooting on that Rockets team.
Oh, no, I have to see that.
If the ball is going to Fred VanVleet, I'm trapping Kevin Durant. Who you picking out to? Who's that?
Hold on, I got you.
Oh my God, yo!
I don't know. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Yo, Ty, the channel getting big now, man. We gonna have to start spam blocking some of these motherfuckers.
I know. It's you know what, Rashad? It actually growing a little faster than what I expected too, man.
For damn sure.
Hey, we could get some trolls in here sometime.
I think, but Houston, I think Jabari Smith Jr. is going to be a better shooter. He showed he can be a better shooter when he played in the playoffs.
We gassing these guys, man. We gassing them. If KD was 2 years younger, the Rockets would low key be a threat long term. This season is not going to be their year.
Tari Eason was a pretty good shooter too this season.
But they playing with Kevin Durant. They didn't play system basketball last season. Everybody got the ball. They played free. Right now, I feel like you thinking this.
I feel like you thinking this because KD's been playing with like Brooklyn and Phoenix. KD never played with a team other than the Warriors where they actually had a good team around him. Like actual pieces around him. OKC, I forgot. OKC, I forgot about OKC.
Rockets are. They're OKC all over again. Great athleticism, no shooting. Exactly, bro. That's what the Rockets are to me. They're the old OKC team. Amon is similar to Westbrook. Very athletic, could get to the basket, can't shoot, bro. Can't fucking shoot. That's not going to win the playoffs. That's not beating the Rockets.
They got VanVleet. They got VanVleet who can shoot the ball pretty solid.
Yo, I'm happy you brought that up, bro. This Rockets team is definitely OKC all over again. No shooting. No shooting, bro.
Okay, Rashad, check me out now. So as it is right now, you don't think Houston is at least a top 3 team?
Nah, they're not top 3 because they can't beat. I'm gonna break it down to y'all right now. Can they beat OKC?
Yes.
What?
No, definitely not.
I don't know. It'll be a crazy series, I think, but I don't know. It will really depend.
I don't know if they beat OKC.
With Hartenstein down there, they would give KD wouldn't even. Bro, KD would fucking leave the Rockets.
Now I will tell you this though. Now they could put check on KD and check is just as tall, just as long. He's somebody that can match up with KD. Check can
and also
OKC they jumping niggas down there. They jumping everybody down there. So Caruso going to touch him. Hartenstein, everybody picking up at KD. Yeah. You saw what they did to Jokic. They held Jokic to 20 points.
And also too, OKC's getting Nikola Topic too.
Oh yeah,
they get
Nikola Topic.
Is he injured?
Yeah. Yo, OKC got 10 picks. Y'all better stop fucking with OKC, man. They about to re-up a little bit too. And Josh Giddey's still available.
Josh Giddey, I feel like he's going to the Wizards.
Josh Giddey. Listen, OKC.
I think he's going to the Wizards.
OKC watching everybody right now. They got 10 picks. They could get whatever they need to re-up. So I still got OKC at number 1. The Rockets could definitely not be OKC.
Spurs could be OKC.
Bro.
Spurs have young talent, young players.
Yo, tight. Listen, they can't beat OKC. We got that established. They will lose to OKC in 5 or 6 games easily.
Which team
can they beat Denver?
Yes.
I think.
What? Nah,
I
they
think
can't
they
beat
can.
Denver. Come on.
I think they can probably beat them. Like maybe.
Probably like
I think they
6
can. I think it'll be a series where it can be
6 games.
It just
either
depends on how
or.
Jamal Murray's going to play. That's what.
Yeah. Exactly.
Is Jamal Murray's going to show up or not? That's the only issue.
Jamal Murray's gonna show up. I've never
That's
seen
it.
Jamal Murray
Yeah.
have 2 bad playoffs. Last year he struggled a little bit. They're gonna re-up. They're gonna get back to that pick and roll with Jokic at the 5. Now you got Cam Johnson. He's way more consistent than Porter. So you're getting that shooting. You got Bruce Brown coming in there. They're gonna be a problem. They cannot beat Denver.
Don't forget Valanciunas.
Valanciunas as well. Aaron Gordon.
I think though.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry, my fault.
That's what I'm saying. They can't beat Denver, y'all. They can't.
Yeah, but Valanciunas is quitting the NBA though.
I think the only thing wrong with Denver is really their coaching. I don't feel too crazy about their
That's
coaching.
it. And now they got a whole year to really figure it out. They got a trading camp they're gonna get into. Now they can really lock into what they're doing.
I think what makes Houston scary though is the coaching side too. They got the players on that team, but they also got the head coach.
They got a defensive coach.
You got Ime Udoka. That's a good ass head coach. Defensively.
So y'all think they could beat Denver?
Yes.
If I think they could beat them, but am I gonna say, oh, they're gonna just put them? I think Denver could also be Houston. I think it's either or.
Hey,
I
give
think
me
that's
1
just a
second.
good series.
Hey, Rick H-Town, that's what I'm doing.
What about
That's
Dallas?
what I'm doing.
Dallas
So
could
we
be
got motherfucker trolling like hell right now. I'm trying to
What about
wait for his ass to come in the chat so I can block his ass.
I think
He
Houston
keep trying to pop up in here up under different goddamn names.
Nah, yeah, word. Yo, I think Houston could beat Dallas. At first I did say Dallas. I changed my mind on that. I think Houston is faster than Dallas. I think they would outrun Dallas a little bit. And I think the only problem for the Houston is Kevin Durant. I think he's gonna get trapped when it comes to these teams I'm talking about. AD, I could get Cooper Flagg to come out on the weak side and trap. AD is 6'10, bro. KD ain't gonna move but that far without a point guard. They need Chris Paul. I'm telling y'all. I keep saying it, man. Get Chris Paul. The Rockets, they top 3. Without Chris Paul, it's not gonna work. Fred VanVleet, stop it, y'all. They only happy with him because they got him for a cheap deal. They got him 2 years, $50 million. That's why they got Fred. But yo, they can't beat the Lakers right now. I'm sorry to tell y'all. LeBron down there. LeBron has
could beat the Lakers. Any team could beat the Lakers.
What?
Any team. New York.
I think
could beat the Lakers.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Are we talking about? Do you think the Lakers can even get to the finals like right now?
The Lakers
I don't know.
right now? Lakers
I don't know if
the Lakers could get to a second round right now, easily.
Yeah, I think they can get second round finals as pushing it, but at the same time, you never know.
I think we could get to the finals, man. We should have. Yo, low key, the Lakers should have went to the.
I don't know if we get there with what we got now. I think we still need to make another move, and I think we need to get somebody else on the bench too.
Yeah, you should get rid of Dalton Connect. I mean, get rid of Dalton Connect and somebody else.
Yeah, we get rid of it, but that's what I'm saying, tight. That's gonna happen. The Lakers, that's already in action. Wiggins is on the way. We're gonna see what we could do with Bill. I think Bill is a great pickup because that allows you to trade AR. We don't need AR once we get Bill. Now we can really shop and get more defense. I'm hearing the dude from the 76ers. He's already a lock to the Lakers, Milton. He's a 3-and-D piece. And then we sleeping on some of these guys. We got Javier, and then this dude, Angela Reese's brother. We got some pieces already. And we still got Vando, who I could throw on a Kevin Durant, on a Steph Curry. I like what we got. I like exactly where we are right now. The only team I'm worried about is OKC and Dallas with Kyrie Irving. Any other team in the West we can beat.
Denver.
You're not worried about Denver.
I'm not worried about Denver. No.
Denver's gonna beat
we got their number, bro. You saw what
so you talking about Houston could beat Denver, or like Denver could beat Houston.
It's all about matchups though. We already shown that we could beat Denver. You saw what we did to Denver when we got Luka last season. I think we smoked them about 30
regular season.
But that was before they got Cam Johnson.
That was a play.
That was before.
That was a playoff. That was a playoff type game. Type. I remember that game.
But again, that was before.
Yeah,
Johnson.
We put Jarrett Vanderbilt on. Bro, we already got the defense for Denver. You put a small on him, you front him, you put two guys in front of the ball, he's done. We know how to beat Denver. That's why I'm saying I'm only worried about Dallas with AD and Kyrie and Cooper and PJ, and I'm worried about OKC. Those are the only teams we can't beat right now. Everybody else can be beat.
So you could be. So do you think you could be New York? Do you think Lakers could be New York?
I'm talking about the West, my guy.
Oh, West.
Again, this is you saying that this is before Denver also got those pieces, because before they didn't have no.
Bruce Brown is older. Bruce Brown is like 4 years older now. I'm not putting too much weight on
Denver top two. They're a top 3 team with the moves that they don't make. I feel like they're a top 3 team
because they still have Christian Braun and they coming off the bench.
They got Peyton Watson. He's solid.
And Julian Strother.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Jokic wants to be there anymore. That's the problem.
I think it's the organization that don't really want him. Like how the president.
I saw Jokic subbing DeAndre Jordan in a playoff game. Like Jokic is doing way too much, and they got away from that high screen and roll with him and Murray. I'm not worried about Denver. The Bruce Brown, he's 4 years older. When he won a championship with them 4 years,
Denver gonna be straight. Denver gonna be straight with y'all because all they need to do is get a better bench, and they got Cam Johnson, which he's a more consistent shooter. I think he's better than Michael Porter Jr. And they got Tim Hardaway Jr. They got what's the dude?
I forgot they got Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, they got Tim Hardaway. They brought back Bruce Brown. They picked up what's the big man Valanciunas?
Valanciunas.
Yeah,
No, I don't think he's not gonna play with Denver though.
They're gonna be straight, man.
I think Denver's top 3.
For the season tight.
I feel like people keep doubting Denver. They took OKC to Game 7. They took that with an ass dab.
Every time it looked like Denver might not do it again, they be right back in there every year.
They sneak right in.
No, that is
every year they right back in there.
That is true. They got Jokic. They got Jokic and Murray.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And anytime they got Jokic, Jamal Murray, and Aaron Gordon, they gonna be there.
With at least good role players, that team is gonna be good.
Yeah, they can't have the role players. Be there.
They can't beat OKC though. OKC got their number now. A lot of teams got Denver's number now. Let's be honest, bro. Putting smalls on Jokic, everybody knows to do that. If you put a big on Jokic, he's gonna spank him. You put a guy like Caruso, a Jarrett Vanderbilt, a fucking Jalen Williams on him in front of him.
They tried with Jarrett Vanderbilt. That shit didn't work.
It didn't work.
It
didn't work.
It didn't really work.
Because you get a guy on the weak side to help and stab at him. That's exactly what OKC did. They put Caruso on him, and then Jalen Williams came from the weak side and just stabbed at him. That's it. That's all you got to do with Jokic. You put somebody small on him to get under the ball. I'm not worried about Denver, to be honest. Everybody has their number. That's my problem. They got to switch it up. To me, I would go trade Jamal Murray and get a Ja. Go get Ja.
I don't know. That's a good idea. I don't know how they would get Ja though. To be honest,
I don't think Ja wants to be there. They just trade Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson is still not signed. He hasn't re-signed yet. So I think they're heading for a rebuild.
Oh yeah, I think that, but I don't know if I know you said Jamal Murray there, but what are assets other than Jamal Murray? Would they move?
If you could put a Jamal Murray with a first round and maybe include a Christian Braun to get a job,
do that. Nah. I don't know.
Or like Payne Watson
to get John Morant. Absolutely.
I say Payne Watson or like Julian Strawford.
I don't know if John Morant. I don't know if he fit with the Joker.
No, yeah, because he doesn't. Yeah, he's too much of a Joker drive player.
I like Ja because he could get to the basket better than Murray, and he's just more of a dog than Murray. I watch Murray kind of disappears a lot of times. I don't think that happens with Ja. Ja's going to take a certain amount of shots a game. That's the problem with Murray. His attempts is not where it needs to be. I think last year he only averaged like 15 attempts. Ja's going to put up about 25 shots.
But here's the thing with Ja, though.
Better than Murray.
Here's the thing with Ja, though, is that, I mean, with all these high-flying stunts, that he gets hurt too often. That's the only thing. He gets hurt too often.
Nah, that's true. I think Ja needs to stop, fucking.
Needs to tone it down a little bit. Just chill out.
Stop dunking. I would go on the Derrick Rose movement. Stop dunking. Lay it up like Kyrie. finish at the basket and work on your shooting. His shooting is only 30% at the 3-point line.
Yeah. I find it funny. I find it funny he said he was going to stop dunking, but here he is trying to jump over people like he's Vince Carter and
Victor Wembanyama.
Let's be real. He got himself hurt in the playoffs last season.
No, he did. Yeah. No, I agree.
Let's be real. Everybody trying to blame. I forgot who was in front of him. It was that was Ja. I think Ja got himself hurt on purpose. He didn't want to play against.
You know who I like better as a fit. I don't think they're the better player, but I like Trae Young as a player on Denver more than Ja Morant.
Trae Young is a.
You said Trae Young?
Yeah, I like as a fit. I don't think he's a better player than Ja Morant, but I think he'll be a better fit than Ja Morant.
I would definitely take Trae Young over Ja Morant. Ja Morant just averaged 24 and 11.
Yeah.
Trae Young is that dude. Y'all saw what Trae Young did to the Knicks, sending their ass home.
He got the Knicks number.
Trae Young is that. Trae Young just need an opportunity, bro. We would be talking about Trae Young if he was with LA or one of these big market teams. Trae Young is better than Ja Morant. Let's be real.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I say the Hawks gonna be in the Eastern. They gonna make some noise in the East.
Yeah, they're gonna make it. They're gonna be in the East. I think they're a top 5 team.
Yeah,
I don't like their coach, Quinn Snyder. I think he's suspect. They need a new coach. They need a defensive coach. They should go get Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau.
They should get the dude from Memphis. I forgot his name, but they should get the dude that got. Yeah, I
think
they should get
the one that got fired.
That got fired. Yeah, they fired.
He's a good coach.
Nah, go get Tom Thibodeau. Get a defensive coach. That's what they missing.
The thing I'm worried about that, I feel like he would run them down.
That's what they need.
But that's how D'Lo's got hurt though.
They probably should get Malone. The one who used to coach Denver.
You're right.
Malone, who used to coach Denver. Malone.
Michael Malone should go to the Hawks.
Tight. Nobody's talking about Mike Malone. I don't think he's a.
Bro, I forgot about Mike.
I don't think he wants to coach right now, because he damn sure would have went to the Knicks if he was available.
Yeah.
I think he waiting on the LA job, Tight. I think he waiting on the Lakers job. He waiting on the Lakers job, Tight. I promise you. JJ fuck up and lose
a year off or some shit.
If JJ lose the first 10, 20 games, if he lose like 50 out of those, I bet you Mike Malone take over that Lakers job. It's already set. JJ better not play around this year. His ass gonna be up out of there. We got Taylor.
I don't think it was really too much on JJ though, because he had kind of a suspect roster.
Nah, it was definitely on JJ. What he did with not playing Jackson Hayes and putting
Jackson Hayes had like, I get Jackson Hayes because he was like our only other big, but he was getting fouls way too early in the game.
No. I was here with Tight. We was about to hit the damn screen. He should have played Jackson Hayes.
Yeah, he said, especially when Rudy Gobert started killing us.
Come on now.
He should at least just put him in there and see what happened, man.
Bro, it's matchup.
Rudy Gobert was down there like he was Shaq, man.
JJ cost us the playoffs, bro. We should have at least saw OKC this year. We should have been battling OKC.
He had that one game where he played them damn near the whole game, then they was burnt out at the end.
JJ should have got.
Then that last game, he wouldn't put Jackson Hayes in, even though Rudy Gobert killing us the whole game. He would not put in Jackson Hayes for nothing.
Tight. Where he should have got fired. Where he should have got fired, Tight, is playing Maxi Kleber in a fucking elimination game.
And you know what? He had just came back off of whatever injury he had.
A broken foot, Tight.
He had just came back.
JJ Redick, he lucky, bro. Y'all know what that's about with JJ Redick still having his job. I ain't gonna say it. Y'all know what that's about. He should have been fired, bro.
Yeah.
Talking about Tom Thibodeau losing his job, fucking exceeding expectations. JJ Redick should have lost his job for that. We should have been playing OKC.
Why? And then, what did you do wrong though? What's the issue for JJ Redick?
Bro, go watch it, man. Go on YouTube and watch.
I get some of the points though. I get some of the points, but
I would love Tom Thibodeau for the Lakers right now. We talking about defense. That's exactly what we need. Tight. Give me a defensive coach like Tom. Everybody talk about him running players to the ground. These players getting 40, 50 million. They supposed to play. What the fuck y'all want?
I'm not even talking like the starters so damn long.
Bro, 40, that's fine. You get 50, 40 million. Yeah, play. You're gonna play. I love that. I love Tom Thibodeau for that. We need to stop softening up these players. What's the problem with Jalen Brunson not playing 40 minutes? You want to play your best guys in the playoffs. And what bench do you have?
The thing is, he's doing that shit all year. He ain't doing that in just playoffs.
That's fine.
Yeah, playoffs is, I get the playoffs because you want to have your best available players. Yeah, but doing it during the entire season, especially when you have a guaranteed spot as like a top seed in the playoffs, I don't like that shit at all.
But Josh Hart played 82 games. Mikal Bridges played 80 games. So,
and remember what Mikal Bridges said when they asked him about. He said all those minutes that they were playing. Y'all remember he made that comment like a little bit before they started the playoffs?
Yeah, I remember.
How all those minutes kind of make it not be fun.
Yo, tight. He said all of that, and guess what? He played 82 games. Fuck that.
Dude. That's because he always be playing.
And he probably loved the game, but is he playing the shit out of him? Yeah, that was one of their problems. You know, he didn't really use the bench, which they didn't really have a good bench.
They didn't.
They didn't really have a good bench, so I give them that.
Cameron Payne.
That's what I would have said if I'm Tom Thibodeau. When they talk about playing some of the bench, Cameron Payne. That's who the fuck we gonna play. PJ Tucker.
He probably got one of the ugliest shots.
And then PJ Tucker, that's who you gonna play. That dude looked like
they didn't really have a bench like that. So I give them that.
Come on, man. Yeah,
that's why you remember I told you, Rashad, they should have kept him because he took them to the playoffs 4 out of the 5 years he was there.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a conversation they could have been had between him, general manager, and the owner. Been like, hey, we're gonna get, this off season, we're gonna get you a better bench. And when you go through this season, we want you to kind of ease up on playing them so many minutes all the way through the season into the playoff. Because now we're gonna provide you with the bench. I feel like that's a conversation that you can have before you fire the dude. And if he go back out that season and we got you a better bench and you still doing the same shit, now you ain't got no goddamn excuse.
But if I'm Tom Thibodeau, how the hell you gonna tell me what to do? The Knicks weren't even making the playoffs until Tom Thibodeau got there. He got them to the playoffs. He got them to the almost.
But if I write the goddamn checks, you gonna do what I say.
They got him to the Eastern Conference Final for the first time after 25 years.
Yeah, you couldn't even do that with Melo, and they had a bench back then with Melo. They didn't even go nowhere. So and then, bro, the whole notion that he ran these players to the ground is crazy. I'm looking at these numbers. Josh Hart played 77 games. So he wasn't that ran to the ground. Mikal Bridges played 82 games. Wasn't that ran to the ground? Fucking Jalen Brunson played 70 games.
You didn't see how them boys were huffing and puffing when they played the Pacers.
That's what you're supposed to do. You get 40 million.
That boys out there huffing and puffing, man. They needed a breather.
Man. All I gotta say is D Rose. That's all I gotta say. Tom Thibodeau ruined D Rose.
Needed an oxygen tank over there.
Oh yeah, yo, bro, you right on that, man. I can't go against you with that. D Rose didn't have when D Rose tore that ACL, was it Achilles or ACL?
ACL twice.
ACL twice.
I looked at that game. The game they won that game already. He had him in there for like scrub minutes.
Yeah,
and D Rose
not have brought him out.
Yeah, nah, you're right on that. That shit. Tom Thibodeau owed Derrick Rose some millions.
Because when you think about it, when you have players playing 82 games, playing 40 minutes a game, that's wear and tear on your body. There's no rest in between, and you just go. I mean, that's just injuries like an ACL, Achilles. I mean, that's something waiting bad to happen.
Yo, what y'all think about what Kyrie Irving said? I told Tight that they lowballed him, and everybody.
What did he say? Because you run it back.
So a fan asked him. He said a fan asked him, "Hey, yo, when are you returning out? Before the playoffs?" He said, "Don't bank on that. I'm gonna take my time and get healthy." I told Tight they lowballed him. Kyrie signed, but knowing Kyrie from Brooklyn, he's gonna be on bullshit timing. I think Kyrie's about to sabotage Dallas right now. I don't think you see Kyrie until April.
I mean, I can understand why he doesn't want to come back. I mean, if you look at past players who've gotten hurt and then came back early, I mean, look at KD. KD came back too soon during the finals? That 1 year playoffs or finals, and he ended up re-tearing his Achilles right after that. I mean, it's just I mean, I can understand why he wants to take a little bit of time to try and heal up a little bit. But I mean, I get your point though, Rashad.
I read that differently because Kyrie, he got hurt earlier already. He should be back by January if you think about it. He's had a lot.
But he's an older player though. He's not gonna heal as fast as he was when he was with the Cavs or with anybody else.
But Kyrie has had big injuries before. He tore his kneecap with the Cavs. He came back in 6 months. And that was an injury he was supposed to miss a whole year for. He came back early to play.
Yeah, but a kneecap heals a lot differently though compared to what happened to him.
Nah, I'm reading it differently. I think Kyrie is going to take.
He should be back like January.
Yeah, he's had mad time
right around that All-Star break.
It's an ACL, so an ACL ain't Achilles now. Everybody acting like he got Achilles. He got an ACL, and he's already had a major knee injury, so he knows how to recover from that. He had the torn kneecap. Tearing the kneecap is low key worse than the ACL. He came back in 6 months from that.
I wouldn't say that, but
I mean, once you recover from that, and then you got an ACL, it's pretty easy as far as your recovery process. He has the rudiments to get that right. So for him to say, "Hey, I don't know if I'm coming back before the playoffs or by playoffs," is a little crazy to me. To me, that smells trouble in Dallas. That's how I looked at it. How you look at that type?
I mean, I know it's your type, but I mean
that don't look good. That don't look that ain't no positive message. I'll tell you that make it look like he
don't want to play.
Not gonna stay.
I don't think he want to play, y'all. I think Kyrie is over Dallas. I watched that video. I don't think he wants to be there, man. Like if you look at Dallas, they got rid of the whole coaching staff. Like stuff like that is important to win a championship. So Jason Kidd,
but the thing about it is Dallas give him a good opportunity to try to make a run, man. Because if that team stay healthy, they're gonna be a problem in the West. You think so? I'm waiting to see Cooper Flagg Thursday, man. As a matter of fact, y'all make sure y'all keep your notification bell on because I'm gonna do that game Thursday. When the Lakers play Dallas, Cooper Flagg and Bronny, I'm definitely gonna do a live game reaction for that.
How y'all feel about Dallas for real? I think they made a mistake not trading Cooper Flagg for Devin Booker or Giannis.
Cooper Flagg gonna be good, man.
He's gonna be legit. I mean, if they traded with that first pick, I don't think Dallas.
They don't have a future at all. They won't have a future after that. They're gonna be ass for years.
So y'all telling me y'all wouldn't have got a Devin Booker or a Giannis?
Nah,
I would have thought about the future. I mean,
especially around a time where now you need more depth than like a big three. We've seen it multiple times where big threes started not work. A lot of teams have more depth. When Denver won, when they had depth, they won the championship, and once they started losing that depth, they got worse. OKC showed that. Indiana, when they made it to the finals, I guess one team, I guess you can say, was probably Miami. That didn't look too crazy, but they had players on that team.
So what's your expectations of Cooper Flagg? 15 and 10. What are we talking
for this rookie year?
Yep.
I think 15-10 sounds right.
I think like 15-10 or like 18 maybe if you want.
I think 15-10 and like 5.
I'm gonna say without Kyrie, he might get 20. I say 15.
Kyrie probably.
I say 15 to 20.
Nah, because they got D'Angelo Russell.
D'Lo ain't doing that crazy.
Ain't doing shit.
Man, listen, I don't like D'Angelo Russell, but he ain't a bum now. Let's be
I ain't saying he's a bum, but it ain't like he gonna put up 30. Cause think about
he ain't gonna put up. He's not even gonna put up 20 like that.
Yeah, AD gonna be the main. AD gonna be the main guy to Kyrie come back. The offense gonna flow through AD to Kyrie come back. And after AD, it's probably gonna be Cooper Flagg.
Nah,
and then Clay will probably get his little jump shots.
I'm looking at Najee Marshall, PJ Washington. Those guys get buckets.
Yeah, I mean Najee Marshall, he good now, but he ain't starting.
But he ain't.
Hear me out on this one. Hear me out on this one. You got to
think about they starters. They probably gonna be D'Lo, Cooper Flagg probably gonna be at the 2, PJ at the 3,
Cooper
AD at the 4,
is crazy.
Lively at the 5.
Cooper at the 2 is suspect.
And then you already heard that Jason Kidd say, you know, he thinking about putting Cooper Flagg and let him run the point sometime.
Not
going. Y'all didn't hear that? That he supposed to be. He said he gonna try it out in the summer league. Gonna be putting him at the point, see how he do. Because he said he think he can because
he said summer league. Summer league.
Oh yeah, he think about doing it summer league and the season.
Nah, what about Max Christie? Max Christie was pretty legit.
Nah, they don't know what to do with Max Christie over there. We need to get him back if we LA.
Get him LA back. Screwed up on that majorly. Max Christie when he first got back, 20 points.
Yeah, they should have kept Max Christie.
No, we didn't screw up. We got Luka, bro.
We didn't screw up, but I kind of wish we.
I wish we kept them, but we ain't screw up. Now we got Luka for cheap.
We should have kept him, or either got one of their bigs. That's what we should have did.
They should have kept Max Christie for the bench.
All right, I got a question.
2 guard.
Yeah, I got a question for y'all.
Yeah,
I'm back.
Okay, let's say now this could be maybe it's kind of crazy to say. Do y'all think if Dylan Harper lives up to the hype, San Antonio moves De'Aaron Fox? Like, do you think De'Aaron Fox is like a piece they could move, or a guy they can like keep as like a future asset?
They need Fox as a facilitator and a passer.
I think eventually they will move Fox because you got Castle, and I think eventually it's gonna be Dallon. What is his name? Dallon Harper.
Dylan Harper.
And then Castle probably be at the 2, Wemby at the 3. You got Luke Cornett at the 4. I mean, Luke Cornett at the 5. And then, I forgot the dude name who played the 4. What's the dude name that played the 4?
Keldon Johnson.
Yeah, there you go.
Or Jeremy Sohan.
Or you can switch it up and put Wemby at the 4 and Keldon Johnson at the 3. You can put Wemby anywhere.
I'm forgetting about Jeremy Sohan. I'm sorry.
Jeremy Sohan's gonna get traded.
I look at it the other way around. They're gonna keep Fox and trade Dylan Harper.
You think so?
They just got him.
They just got him.
He was the number 2 pick, Rashard.
Correct. But I'm saying by the time his rookie deal is over, he's going. The fucking cap is going to be at like almost $80 million a season. So
that's why De'Aaron Fox going to be gone.
Yeah, because if Dylan Harp lives up to the hype and is like superstar, I would rather have Dylan Harper than De'Aaron Fox if he lives up to the hype, because you get a guy who's younger.
That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna go with Harper and Castle.
Nah, Fox is gonna be. You're gonna be able to keep Fox for cheaper than with Dylan Harper. By the time his rookie is over, he's gonna be way more expensive than Fox. So you keep a Fox and you trade a guy like him. Same with SGA. That conversation
with future for somebody that ain't gonna be there that long.
What, De'Aaron Fox is De'Aaron Fox is nice.
No, he's nice. He's nice.
He good, but in 4 years, when Harper ready to get paid, Fox gonna be 4 years older. You gonna let go your future.
Fox is gonna still want to back too.
You're gonna have Fox for cheaper though. That's my whole point. Same thing with OKC. OKC is gonna have that. OKC is gonna be in that same situation. At some point, you're gonna look at Shea and SGA, and one of those guys will be in the trading conversation. More likely Shea over SGA, but SGA about to get $80 million a season now. That shit is gonna hurt. They're gonna feel it. You're gonna start hearing Jalen Williams, Shea, SGA trade rumors.
70. What are you getting now? 71, 72.
He about to get 72 a season, bro.
Yeah, he already get.
He getting 79. He getting 79 by the end of his contract.
That's what I'm saying. OKC is gonna be in the same situation. That's why because they have picks.
That's why it's good that OKC got all those picks, because they ain't gonna be able to keep. They ain't gonna be able to keep all those guys. They ain't gonna be able to pay everybody.
Exactly. They're gonna end up trading Jalen Williams and bringing in that first round pick. I'm trying to tell y'all, the rookie guys, they're good for 4 years, and then when they time to get paid, you got to trade them. And that's why you bring in the first round pick, so you start all over. You keep those rookie deals. That's how OKC has all this depth. They're gonna keep reing up. When Jalen Williams, when it's time for him to get paid, he's gonna be out of there. They're gonna bring in the first round pick and start. You got 4 years to do it. Look at the Chiefs right now, right? They was able to have all that talent with Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes. Once these guys are due to get paid, you got to move on from them to keep the roster tight.
I'm also thinking that in like future time, in the future, there's going to be like the money is going to be different, just like how it was before, where
like
money back then was different. Yeah, it's going to be different. So I'm thinking I wouldn't be too worried about it because I think teams are going to have more money in the future. That's what I'm thinking.
Cap space, you mean cap?
Yeah,
cap
I'm sorry. Yeah, more cap space. I think teams are going to have more cap space. I think you're going to be able to still sign these guys, but it's not going to be like how back then where you can sign like big threes. But I think you're going to be able to sign still your 2 superstars. That's why I think Dylan Harper would still be with like a team with like Victor Wembanyama because that's their other core player. You're not just going to lose them.
The Spurs are in trouble, man. They need a coach. The fact when Popovich got hurt and had that stroke, I lost all hope in the Spurs. They don't have a coach to put all these pieces together.
They find a good head coach.
They got a coach. I'm not gonna lie. Even though he's new,
he's trying.
I like this. I wouldn't say I like it better than someone like Denver, because you had a guy who was getting developed by Greg for like how long? Like 5-6 years.
Nah.
You had a guy. You got a guy who at least got developed, so he can probably be either a decent coach or a good coach.
And then you got to look at the type of coach Greg Popovich is. Greg Popovich would have struggled with this team right now. This is a whole new roster. This ain't Tim Duncan. This ain't Tony Parker, Ginobili. This is a whole new style of basketball. They need to go find a real coach that can coach this style of basketball. Go get Taylor Jenkins. He's available. Why don't you bring him in? I would believe in the Spurs more if they had him right now. This coach right here is a high school coach. He coaching JV. He don't know how to put it. What the fuck is he gonna do with Dylan Brooks, Harrison Barnes, Stephon Castle, and Wemby? He don't know where to start. They need to get a coach.
As I said again, he was getting developed by Greg, and also I'm gonna give him a chance because he didn't coach the team for too long. So this is gonna be the first. This is gonna be the first real year. So I actually feel like he can be a good coach. I'm not saying. I'm going to give him a chance. I have more faith in this coach than I have faith in the Denver Nuggets.
Why do you say that?
I say that because Denver actually had a that man is literally a high school coach.
Nah, he is. He's trash. I saw. He is trash. Yeah, I saw when Jokic subbed in fucking DeAndre Jordan. I knew he was. He's
buns.
Nah, but
with San Antonio,
they got too much on the table to be wasting years. To me, right now, I would go get a certified coach to start putting the pieces together. To me, they got too many guards. You got to make a decision right now. Am I going with Castle or Fox? I don't need both of them.
Castle or two though.
Nah, I don't. But if you look at the way the game is played now, you could put a combo. You could put a 2 at your 1. Like Anthony Edwards should be at the 1. You're gonna play both spots. You don't need 2 guards. I don't need Fox and Castle. I don't like that lineup right there. Pick one guard and trade one of them and get some.
You don't like Castle, who's like tall as shit, got good defense.
With Fox. Not
play
with
off
Fox.
ball.
Castle, I'm telling you, man, Castle is not going over. He didn't he win Rookie of the Year?
Yeah.
So Trey Fox is not going man. So trade Fox and put Castle at your 1 and get multiple pieces for Fox.
Fox ain't gonna be there for the long term. The future is Harper. The future is Harper, Castle, Wemby, and
whoever else.
and all the rest of those guys.
Devin Vassell.
What's the other dude?
Devin Vassell.
Yeah, you got Vassell. You got Johnson.
Exactly. I would have traded Fox already.
I think Castle.
You ain't gonna trade him yet. You ain't gonna trade him yet because you need some type of veteran. You got all those young guys, man. You need some type of veteran on the team.
I think
Fox. They got Harrison Barnes down there.
That's what I'm saying. They got Fox. And I forgot they got Barnes too. Yeah, but
I don't need Fox. I don't need Fox.
Yeah, but Fox will probably be gone. I think this will probably be Fox last year.
I give Fox a year too.
Yeah.
Fox is 27. This is this is the time.
I'm saying this might be his last year with San Antonio. If Harper turn out to be, if he have a good year, Castle step up and he have a better season than what he had last year, Wemby stay healthy, if them boys have a good season, man, they might not need Fox no more because now you got Castle can step up.
Yeah. I think Castle is a 2 though. I don't think
that's what I think he is. I think he a 2. He can play the 2 or the 3, but I think he a 2.
You missed about Carter Bryant.
Carter Bryant looked like he'd be nice too.
For the starter.
Yeah, I don't think he's a starter right now since they got Vassell and
that dude Ace Bailey is for real though.
Yeah. He was hooping tonight.
Yeah, I was wrong on him tight because I ain't like him skipping workouts. I ain't jacking shit like that.
Because he didn't want to play for them teams. That's all that was.
Tight. He could ball. Damn, this nigga nice.
Your boy be hooping. Hey,
another player, VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, Edgecombe he hooping too. He had 28 points the other night.
Nah. Ace Bailey is the best person in the draft for sure. Ace Bailey is that dude.
What do y'all got winning rookie of the year?
Yeah, we're gonna see Cooper Flagg Thursday.
I don't know who's gonna win rookie of the year.
He better than Cooper Flagg, bro. He better than Cooper Flagg, tight. If I'm Dallas, I would have got Ace Bailey.
We'll see after Thursday.
Yeah, we'll have to see because it's only the summer league. We can't just push it like that.
It's just the summer league, and remember the first game he played, he didn't do good.
Tight.
Yeah.
But he had the first game he played, he didn't do good. But this game tonight, he played good.
I can. This is basically you seeing what the type of player he could be, but I'm not gonna go off of summer league because I'm not just gonna go off of that.
Cooper Flagg is a system player. Ace Bailey is a star. This dude is ready now. He's better than Cooper Flagg. Cooper
ain't no system player.
Nah, he's better than college.
Cooper can fit in any type of system
because he could do it all. He could do it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could do it all.
Ace Bailey is more like how he could be a star, but I don't.
Cooper Flagg is like a taller Klay Thompson to me.
Hell no.
Taller Klay Thompson. He could get his own spot up shot, get to the mid range, and play defense. Ace Bailey, that's a bucket. That's a guy that can say, "Yo, everybody move out the way. I got this."
He's not going to tell Laurie to get out of the way. He's not going to tell Laurie to give him the ball. There's no way that's happening.
I mean, he got a little ego now. He's skipping workouts. Shit.
Yeah,
what up with you, Melo? He ain't do nothing different than what some of the other guys be doing. He ain't do no different than what Eli Manning did when he came out. Eli Manning said he wasn't playing for no goddamn Chargers.
But Eli won that championship though.
The hype on Cooper Flagg we got to tone it down, bro. He ain't all that, bro.
He was a hooper. He was. Look at Cooper Flagg highlights. Look at his games actually.
Shit, we know he not clutch. I was there betting against fucking tight in that championship game.
He lost the ball.
Yeah, we know he ain't clutch. He missed a mid range shot.
We don't know. He's a freshman. That's the thing. He's a Imagine if he actually played throughout college. We don't really know. I can understand if he would have played all 4 years and he showed that he wasn't clutch, but he's just he's the youngest player he's the second youngest player to ever be in the NBA draft.
That sound good for your resume. He's gonna be a shaky player in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. He's a really, really young player. So I can't go off of just.
You can't count that. He wasn't number like what 17.
He was 17.
Yo, I take my Dallas pick back. This dude in the playoffs, his hands are gonna get shaky, man. His hands gonna get wet.
Klay Thompson, though.
Oh my god!
What he did in that championship game.
You trolling, Sean. You trolling.
Nah, you can't tell me just because he played bad his freshman year in college at 17, it's gonna be shaky.
Game he was supposed to win. We expected him to blow on the
of course they're gonna expect him.
Rashad, we gonna see this summer league. Watch he be hooping in the summer league.
Oh, he gonna hoop in the summer league because there's no pressure.
He gonna hoop. He gonna hoop in the NBA.
Nah, he ain't gonna hoop.
He is perfect. He is perfect for the NBA, man. I'm trying to tell you.
He's another James Harden. He's gonna hoop in the season, but when them playoffs come around,
hell no. Okay, that's that. If I had to compare him to somebody, I would compare him more to like a Jason Tatum than a James Harden.
Yeah, I would too.
Tatum,
Yeah,
nah.
more like a Tatum. Yeah.
Oh no, you
Like,
right.
Tatum.
Yeah, that's a good.
Because
that's a
at
good
least,
comparison.
let's say if he does have bad games in the playoffs, he's gonna at least give you defense.
Nah,
He's gonna at least.
That's a good comparison.
He's either a LeBron type player or a Jason Tatum type player.
LeBron get busy in
I
game 7.
I think he's more like Tatum because he can play defense. He can do it all, man. He can handle the ball. He can shoot.
What about Walter?
I think his
Jr. will be a good duo.
Who?
And he athletic too.
I think Cooper Flagg plays a lot more like Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
He just like 20. He's not getting you 20, 25 a game though. Let's pipe that shit down.
I think he can get that. I think he can get that.
No, he cannot. No, he cannot.
You can't say no he can't because he's
gonna give you a little bit of everything.
He's gonna get that on Dallas.
He's gonna give you a little bit of everything. He's not a 25 guy. He's not. I watched him play. He's not a 25 guy. He's not.
He can't say he can't.
I say he's gonna get like 15 to 20. That's what I say.
Nah, I think he's gonna give you
15 to 20.
He's gonna give you 15, 7, and 7. Yeah. That's exactly who the fuck he is. But this 25
his entire career.
His entire career. He's a
hell nah. Hell nah. And you want to put Dylan Brooks in the top 10. Fuck that.
He's 15, 7, and 7.
I'm bringing that up again.
Right now,
he's 15. Yo, he's not no 2 guard. They gonna put him at the 2 guard. He gonna get exposed at the 2.
Cooper Flagg gonna be a 3. He ain't gonna be no 2.
He trying to put him at the 2. Can play everything, man.
Right,
I'll say Cooper Flagg play everything but the 5.
He can't play. Yeah. He can't play 2 or 1. Ty, his handle is definitely not there.
He a 3. I don't see him as no 2.
Jason Kidd about to set him up for failure, putting him at the guard position. That's what Jason Kidd
said. He's gonna put him at the point in summer.
Yeah, he's gonna get.
That's in summer league though. We talking about when he's in the NBA. When he's in the NBA, he's gonna be playing the 3. They ain't gonna test that with the team they already got around.
Even at the 3, what the fuck he doing with Kawhi Leonard, LeBron, with Kevin Durant? He's at the wrong position, bro. He need to be at the 4, and AD's in his way.
No, he ain't no 4. Cause what he about 6'7", 6'8"?
He's a 4.
He's not strong enough. He's not strong enough to play the 4. That's
he ain't strong enough.
The 3.
He got to play the 2 or the 3. He got to.
Tight. The 3 is scary, bro. You don't want to play the 3. His handle is not there. He's gonna be going up against. You look at the 3s in the league. He's gonna be in trouble. He's a 4. That's where he needs to be successful, or maybe the 2, because the 2 is the Bradley Beals type players, but the 3 is not what he wants.
Right.
I'm telling you, that's not what he wants. Jared Vanderbilt, let Jared Vanderbilt get a taste of that boy.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I hope Cooper Flagg go crazy this season. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired of this Cooper Flagg disrespect. This shit kind of crazy.
I agree.
He's 15.
A bum is crazy.
15, 7, and 7. Everybody trying to talk about he a LeBron first round pick. He ain't no LeBron James. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, but LeBron came into an easier team though, to where he could do whatever the hell he wants.
He about to get exposed, man. That boy is a cupcake. We want to put some sprinkles on his ass.
Oh my god!
All right. I think you're gonna change your mind after you see him play a little bit.
Yeah,
I saw him play. He cost y'all some bread. He cost everybody that was room for Duke some bread. He missed the mid-range.
I'm gonna say this again. He was a 17-year-old freshman.
Hey, that could be the same thing you say with somebody like Chris Webber when he was in college. He got nervous and called the extra timeout because it was crunch time.
Well, look,
exactly.
Did he ball in the NBA? Baller.
Yo, this is what I hate about sports, because if you would have made the shot, yo, he's 17 and he won the shit for Duke, but when he misses it, he's only 17. Man, he showed
because he is only 17.
You don't got that. He's not MJ. He's not Kevin Durant. He showed me that. He's a 15, 7, and 7 guy. That's it. He gonna give me a little bit of defense, a little mid-range, a little 3-point shooting. He ain't no star.
He just brought up Chris Webber though.
Chris Webber did worse than he did. Chris Webber got nervous and called a timeout. They ain't had no timeouts left.
Yo, let's make a cash app bet. I bet you
your boy came to the NBA and balled out.
I bet you that Cooper Flagg will be better this season.
Let's put the cash app up. I'm betting y'all Cooper Flagg don't average any more than 20 a game this season. He's He's
I don't
under
got
his-
no bread. I'm broke as shit.
Well, that's what we said. Well, that's what I said.
I'm being
18
that
to
serious.
20.
He's going to average that. I'm telling y'all, he's going to average less than 18. Put
And
your
it's
money
first-
up
I
right
think-
now.
I think he averaged 19.
Well, that's
His
put it
first
up.
year,
So
his
put it up.
entire season or first year.
First year, entire season.
Okay, I think he gets probably 20.
So put it up.
I think it's
I don't
anywhere
got no
between
money,
15
bro. I don't have a
anywhere
job right
between
now.
15 to
I
20.
could
Yeah,
put you
I
on a
said-
I could put you on a payment plan. Hit me off every week. Give me those ten- Hell yeah. We got
I think
shit.
Cooper as he gets older. I mean, first season definitely 15, 16, somewhere in there. But as
Because
he
he's
goes
a
on,
rookie.
I think
Yeah.
he'll average somewhere between 20 within the next three or
Never.
4
You
years.
will never average 20.
I think give him about 2-3 years. He'll be like
2-3
25.
years.
Once
Like,
Kyrie
average 20,
retires,
and
He'll
he's
be
a
like
star player.
25.
Oh my God, bro. Why he need if he's who y'all say he is, why he need 3 years to get you 20? And
Because he's
Kyrie is
playing
out.
with Kyrie and
Kyrie
Anthony
is out.
Davis.
Kyrie is
Yeah,
out.
but
And AD is
AD,
gonna miss games.
the offense running through AD. It's not running through Cooper Flagg. It's running
It
through
ain't
AD.
Tight. AD's gonna miss games. Kyrie's gonna miss games.
And those will be the games when he'll be the number one option.
If he's who y'all say he is, he should get you 20 this season. I'm telling y'all, he's a 15, 7, and 6 guy. That's it.
All right.
That's it.
Okay.
He's a good
should
role
be-
model. He's gonna show up to practice on time.
That's fucked
That's
up.
it.
We'll see how it goes.
I'm telling y'all what it is. Put the money up. I'm telling y'all he gets you 15.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm making it sweeter for you. 15. He don't average more than 15. I'm making it easy for you. Any dollar you want to put up. Who want to do it?
30. Let's do 30. 30 for Cooper.
Hey, shoot. Hey, y'all.
Damn.
Send the cash app.
I don't have got that right now.
I do payment plan. Like I said, you could pay me.
Y'all gonna wait.
$5
Y'all
a week.
gonna wait a whole year until.
No,
Hey, give me my money. $30.
there's also too Dallas also has Spencer Dinwiddie, and they have PJ. I mean, they still have a bunch of
got
forwards on the team, and they have Derek Lively too.
Shit,
Derek
PJ
Lively,
Washington
Daniel
is better than-
Gafford.
PJ is better than fucking Cooper right now. Give me
That's a hot
PJ
take.
over Cooper.
That's a hot take.
No, give me Cooper.
That's an awkward silence.
I mean, of course you're gonna say that because PJ already.
Because he hasn't
been
played
playing.
yet, but who has more talent?
Who has more talent? PJ.
Cooper.
Yeah,
No.
easy.
They literally
Fuck
the
no.
same type-
Hell no.
They're the same type of players. Cooper
No, they're
Flagg,
not even close. Not
bro,
even
Cooper
close.
Flagg
Not
got,
at
Cooper
all.
Flagg got the Cooper Flagg got the fan base. That's it. He ain't doing much better than PJ Washington. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all gonna
No.
see. Oh, all right, y'all gonna see. All right.
Hey,
Y'all gonna see.
we'll come back in here tomorrow night and we'll talk some more, man. I gotta get my butt to bed so I can get up in the
Yeah.
morning.
Why
And
do you
hit that,
so late
hit
today?
that clock.
Why do you stream late
Yeah.
today?
You say what now?
I said, why do you stream late today?
You know what,
Wasn't that
man?
late?
No. To be honest with you, man, I drive trucks. Local, and sometimes I might get to a warehouse and they take longer than normal. And because usually I start my times around about 8:39, but like a night like tonight, I got held up at a warehouse and it ended up getting back later than normal, so that's why I went on late. But normally I come on like between 8:30 9:30 most of the time.
Makes sense, man.
That's Eastern time though. I don't know what time zone.
For me, it's like 8:40.
It's like 10-16 where I'm at.
Okay. Yeah, it's 1:15 where I'm at. That's why I said
Damn.
it's 1:15 where I'm at. That's why I said I gotta get
Yeah, I
up
see
out
why.
of here.
Yeah, I see why now.
Yeah. It's 115 over
I'm in
here.
the West Coast, so I'm peace.
Yeah, I'm in the West. I see why.
Yeah. See, y'all in the West. I'm in the East. I'm in Georgia.
What
And
time?
here's me in Mount West.
For me, it's Mountain West too.
Yeah, man. But we'll be back in here tomorrow, man. Hopefully. they
I
might
hope
be
shit
bought out.
happens tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope something don't happen. Bradley Beal get bought out or something.
If
Bradley
he
Beal.
does for the Lakers, I'm happy.
I don't want him on the Lakers. That's just me though. That's just me. I just
What?
don't want him there.
All right. Thanks for learning, tight. Have a good night, man.
What
All
about
right,
the
man.
NBA?
Y'all be
Yeah.
safe, man. I appreciate y'all coming
that's-
on.
That's this
Yep.
summer.
Y'all have a
The
good
NBA
night.
expansion. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Appreciate you coming on, Ghost Ninja. Washington
Yeah.
Bullet, man. Appreciate y'all coming on.
For sure.
For sure. Hopefully, do tomorrow.
Okay. All right, man. we about to get ready to get up out of here, man. I appreciate all y'all coming in here, kicking it with me, man. Jerdo, appreciate you staying in here. Rick Ace Time, Mello, Big Hoss, Choose NFL News and Podcast, man. You say the Clippers. Appreciate you coming in and kicking it with us for a little while, man. We about to get ready to get up out of here, man. Y'all know I appreciate y'all. Corey Brown, if you still in here. SD Hydro, OKC Thunder, Jocelyn, if y'all still in here. Kenneth Fuller, if y'all still in here. But beside that, man, we about to get up out of here, man. Y'all know we say, let me see, OKC Thunder, you say do NFL stream next. That's cool. I could do that, OKC Thunder. I'll do it. Matter of fact, if I don't do it tomorrow, I'll do it Wednesday. But I'll do it within the next 1 or 2 streams, OKC Thunder. We'll most definitely talk about some NFL football. We can do that. I might do it tomorrow. But keep your notification bell on OKC Thunder. Like I said, we'll do it. If not tomorrow, it's tomorrow, Tuesday. If not Tuesday, then we'll do it Wednesday. Because, you know, Thursday, I'm definitely going to do that Summer League game with the Lakers and Cooper Flagg. But like I said, we'll do it. If not tomorrow, we'll do it Wednesday for sure. We're going to get more into the football anyway, OKC Thunder, because, you know, training camp will be starting in what, maybe about 2 more weeks, something like that. But, yeah, we about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all know what I always say. We is outie. 5:30. I'm going to holler at y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all be safe, man. And I appreciate y'all once again.
Yeah.